always the number one pick, even in the offseason. That's right. It's Disqualified Opinions and a Flex Zone 2022 NFL Mock Draft Special. Of course, here on the channel. If you're watching this video, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below. Let us know what you think about our picks, what you would do at certain teams, and what you want to see happen in this draft. A little bit over a week away. And, hey, we do this every year, but we'll break down the rules. Riles and DC is going to tell you how it's going to work, and we'll get straight to it.
I want a nice, clean fight. Don't nobody take nobody picks too often.
I'm saying, man. Every year, man.
What you want to add to that, DC?
Well, 2 minutes per pick. First 2 rounds. No trades. Teams will appear signed randomly. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Any other rules y'all can think of?
Oh, no, I'm excited to see what these guys do because it may be some wild reaches, but we'll see what happens. And on the clock is Mr. Clark himself getting things right with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, boy.
I believe the pick is in.
The pick is in.
And we got sound effects, too. So
With the first overall pick in the Disqualified Opinions and Flex Zone collaboration mock draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Trayvon Walker.
oh, my God. We started out the game early.
Edge.
I am not surprised.
Georgia.
I came in here. What did I say? I said y'all want me on.
Can I get your analysis, sir? Because I am not sold on him. And we just talked about him.
Yeah, we
last
just
night.
talked about him last night.
He
Yep.
has a lot of upside.
He is the most athletic
Yeah, he is. But
edge in this draft. Let me give you some numbers. Just simple numbers before we get to the real breakdown. 6'5", 272, 35.5-inch arms, 4.51 40-yard dash, 6.89 3-cone. Anything sub 7 is crazy. 35-inch vert, 123 broad inch. Jump. Let's compare that to a former number 1 overall pick that everybody knows, Myles Garrett. 6'4", 272, 35.5-inch arms, 10-inch hands, 4.64. So he's faster than Myles Garrett, and we saw what Myles Garrett did when he was trying to chase down Lamar Jackson, right?
Myles Garrett a cheat code,
So if he's a cheat code, what do you think Trayvon Walker is? Because Trayvon Walker can be just as athletic as Myles Garrett, but he can also drop back in coverage. Watch his play in the Florida game. Drops back in zone like he's a middle linebacker. Tips the pass, causes interception. Questions about his sack production? Watch the national championship game. 6 pressures in the national championship game. And there's no questions about his run defense. You want to play him at 5 tech, you want him 2 gap, you want him to be a stand-up 3-4 linebacker. I don't care what it is. He's going to do it. And no one moves like him. Watch him in the bag drill at the combine. So what was your question?
I know you answered. I just wanted your analysis.
No.
I did not.
Definitely open-ended.
I thought personally, because you didn't tell me, I thought you were going to go one of the either Hutchinson or one of the tackles. Personally, so that's why I was intrigued to hear what you had to say. And I wanted your explanation because we just talked about him on the Flex Zone and our draft profile that'll be coming out. And I'm not sold on him going in the top 2 personally, but that's my opinion.
And like I said, when you as the Jacksonville Jaguars, you have a decision. So everybody want to say in my idea, do I want 2 edge rushers in this defense, or do I want somebody that can be a little bit versatile? I already have a B+ pass rusher in Josh Allen. So in my old days in the history of the Jacksonville Jaguars, the best pass rush days came when we had Calais Campbell and Yannick Ngakoue. When they were working on the same side, and they were working stunts and everything like that. So you get Trayvon Walker with Josh Allen working together as opposed to opposite ends if you had like a Hutch who, quote-unquote, can do a little bit more inside, but Trayvon Walker's already ready to go inside and take on the dirty work so you're already ready to go pass rusher can do it. If you want Trayvon Walker to do it, he's already done that at Georgia. Hutch is the premier pass rusher that's used to being focused on. So if you want to go that way, I can understand it. But in my defense, if I'm building a team in Jacksonville, I spent the first round pick on Kayvon Chason, who's been a bust so far.
I would love for
So let me get Trayvon Walker, Josh Allen, and Kayvon Chason. So they got to focus on someone. Then maybe I can get something out of my other first round pick. That's my thinking there.
I would love Chase on if the Jaguars want to give him.
Just wanted to hear what he had to say, Mark. We won't do that every pick. I was just
That's
saying.
the breakdown.
But the Jaguars do things that we don't expect, so I would not be surprised.
I'm pretty sure based on the first pick that we just going to go ahead and do this.
with the second pick,
You were telling me before we went on air.
We the Detroit Lions.
You run it to the board, ain't you?
We the Detroit Lions.
We today.
Taking
We the Detroit Lions
I write this in pen, America.
are going to draft Aiden Hutchinson, defensive end, Michigan. 6'6", 250, great motor, unbelievable pass rush skills. Gives me Bosa vibes, which is always a good thing, and he's bigger than both of them. And
I said TJ Watt, so I agree with you on that.
He gave me Bosa more than Watt.
Hey,
but
either one.
I think I think the only thing that can stop his growth is Detroit and the organization, because he's ready to
They
go.
are doing some things
right
okay.
now.
But Detroit do stop a goddamn career better than anybody.
Yeah, that's true.
Anybody.
So he may only play 4 or 5 years. So okay, there.
But yes, like I said, 6'6", long arms, perfect build, quick motor. He still could use a little bit of work on some of the finesse moves, but as far as just edge rushing, power rushing, or speed getting around people, no problem. Neither one of those. Runs a 4.72.
6 cone, 3 cone was crazy with him too.
Yeah.
He's 6'7".
Yeah.
3 cone. He like under 6'8". He crazy with the 3 cone. Quick agility there. Yeah, definitely with that with Aiden Hutchinson.
But
Just with Dan Campbell, is he going to be like Cam Jordan? Because Aiden said he likes standing up, and Dan Campbell kind of likes bigger edges. But Aiden Hutchinson's a freak. So.
I was about to say, Aiden Hutchinson put his hand in the dirt at Michigan, so he'll be just fine. He'll be just fine.
Are you third, right?
I am third.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Do it. All right.
With the third pick in the mock draft, the Houston Texans are taking Sauce Gardner,
Jesus
cornerback,
Christ. Let me write it down.
Cincinnati.
He really
Ew.
did.
Jesus Christ.
I
A little
think.
crazy.
I think. I almost went Thibodeau here, but I really think that Sauce is climbing up draft boards heavy, and Kyle is sliding down.
Who the? Oh, Texas.
Sheesh, man.
Okay.
My guy's a fall, man.
With the fourth pick, the New York Jets are going to run because Kayvon Thibodeau is still there, and they're going to take that because he is still available. So,
You said who?
Kayvon Thibodeau,
Going to be the edge.
edge, Oregon.
3 edges in the top 4. That's very likely.
Now that probably will happen, though. I will give
No
you.
matter what order you want
Yeah,
them in.
that probably will happen.
3 of
Looking
the
at
first
this,
one is
I can see
probably
that.
going to be
I can see
edge.
that.
Yeah, I was.
I can see that. I'm not gonna argue that.
Which one probably going to be edge? Love to hear it in the comments, though, what everybody say. Yes, America, I'm back with craziness.
Who has the Giants?
The New York Giants are on the clock and now instantly off the clock
Oh wow, that was
because I am running, absolutely running to the podium to select
Tackle.
offensive tackle Evan Neal.
Yes, yes,
He
that-
defense-
You want Evan Neal? Yeah, okay, yeah.
What's crazy is Icky has been getting a lot.
I
Oh
like
no,
him better.
I was watching
Oh,
Baldy's.
right,
Yeah,
I like him better
He
because I
mean.
think Evan doesn't move his feet well all the time. But that's my personal preference.
No,
I think-
Icky has
good.
been,
So-
has
so-
been climbing.
Yeah, Icky looked good.
with
That's
with
fine.
with Evan Neal and Ike Kwandu, I think we have to split hairs.
True.
I'm not
Because
mad at
because they're I think they're the top 2
yeah,
offensive
they
tackles.
got creme de la creme.
But Evan Neal,
I mean, the third one isn't no slouch either.
no, but he's definitely the third one. Though.
Yeah.
I think Evan Neal is the best pass protector in the draft,
Not mad at that.
and probably one of the better ones I've seen in recent memory as a prospect.
Not mad at that.
Alabama, so he breeds toughness and he knows how to win, and he's a professional and he's disciplined.
I mean, if we're honest, the Giants gonna want to trade out or just pick if they hoping that somebody want a quarterback,
I think
Sure.
they want the tackle, though.
but they can get the tangle at 7.
I could, but
They could,
I mean,
yeah.
Panthers going to be looking. If it's top 2 and you okay with the third, but the third is top 15, not top 10, you would take one of the tackles
True,
at 5
true.
because the
I ain't
Panthers
mad
might
at you.
take a tackle.
I ain't mad.
And
at
especially,
you. I ain't mad at you.
he's arguably a number 1 overall pick, and he fell
Yeah.
to 5.
Yeah, that's
I had to run again.
And Brian Daboll said, and the GM said they don't have a right tackle. They said they don't have a right tackle. They've been saying it. So,
Yeah, they don't though.
so Evan Neal is the one that's used to playing right tackle. It makes sense to me.
Yep.
Yeah, run up there and take that.
He could play either one, but
And he play
right
a little
tackle,
guard.
right, and a little versatile, but he's elite at tackle.
I'm not mad at that.
Panthers about to get a little crazy.
Yeah, this is
Wow. So again, I go right back to the podium. We, the Carolina Panthers, are going to select another guy who I thought fell, Ike Ekwonu.
See, we just talked about it. We just discussed
So
it.
no quarterback.
No quarterback.
This is not a quarterback class. It's not.
I would not
Well,
be
one-
surprised to see them go quarterback.
I would not either.
I would not be surprised to see them
Nah,
go
I think
quarterback.
next year. I
It's
don't
the-
think so.
It's a debate if you want to keep his job or not. That's always the way to set your job, right? I draft the quarterback, man. Hold on, I need some time.
Anytime. Give me 3 years.
3 years,
please.
man. I just
Please,
drafted
at
this
least.
guy. Didn't he show some promise in the last 4 games?
Yeah.
That's all you got. That's all you always argue. He showed some promise in the last.
But
4 games.
but for as far as Ike Ekwonu, I have his pro comp being Laramie Tunsil.
not mad at that.
Absolutely elite explosiveness, elite and elite athlete, elite power, and elite change of direction. You were talking about his footwork earlier. He's not going to have any trouble against anybody trying to speed rush him.
Laramie Tunsil would have been a
So
Raven if he wanted to smoke
is
weed.
he elite with the gas mask?
Yeah, Laramie Tunsil would have been a Raven if he did not smoke weed.
Like I
The
didn't
whole
hear you.
world knows that though. Laramie Tunsil would have been a Raven if he did not.
Man,
smoke a little bit of
he
weed.
messed that bag up.
He
just
probably
don't
lost
know.
a couple. He
He
lost a
gained
couple
it back,
million.
though.
Yeah.
Oh
Definitely
yeah.
got it back.
So yeah, Icky again, he fell. So I'm gonna keep
I
I'm
imagine.
gonna keep moving. And
So you had 3 back to back.
He did. 'Cause
Man,
the
I didn't even
Giants,
The
realize.
Giants
5
are
and
back
7.
on the clock.
the
Yeah,
Giants are
they
back
go
on the
5
clock.
and
Give
7.
me a second because I got some adjusting to do.
I don't know who I'd take.
If I'm the Giants right here. Yeah, I know who I'm taking if I'm the Giants right here.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna take 2.
This is probably his peak position. I think, man. 'Cause you need one. Whew, you need one.
So we are gonna go to the opposite side of the football for the New York Giants. Kayvon Thibodeau.
He gone.
Oh no, I
No,
took him.
yeah,
I
he
took him.
took
I
him
took
at
him.
four.
You gone at 4.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
going at 4.
You in the right position though.
Yeah.
You right there.
Yeah, he
Just go down one. You know, just go down.
Oh,
one.
damn,
Ross-
damn,
the one
oh,
out-
damn, oh,
the one out
okay.
there.
Ross took him at 4. Ross took him at 4 after he took Sauce.
Okay,
Just
okay,
go down.
right,
You
right,
probably
right,
were. You probably
Okay.
were. Yeah, because he took Sauce.
It's
at
one
3.
more
Yeah,
person.
yeah,
It's one
yeah.
more. Sauce is going to go top 5.
But I just don't think he should.
It's another one there.
Yeah, it's one there. He wear red. He gonna go there though.
Somewhere in the south.
Yeah. He gonna go there. He going. He been sneaking up draft boards like crazy lately.
Him
So-
and Walker, same time.
Uh-huh.
So I'm still gonna go edge. I'm gonna go with Jermaine Johnson,
Damn, early.
Florida State.
Yeah, Edge goes quick in this draft, bro. Like real life, Edge goes quick in this draft.
I'm not mad at that pick.
I know who going right. I know what position about to go off the board right here though.
Not mad at that.
Just let me know when you're ready to.
Hey, what was that? The Giants?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay organized.
Walker,
Look at
Hutchinson, Gardner,
That's a whole
Thibodeau.
little. You out here looking
Liking
like.
this, looking nice and realistic, guys.
Yeah.
This looks
Oh,
like
yeah,
it's
you
going
go
to
ahead,
happen
bring
next
that.
week.
Oh yeah, I know you going with somebody that catch the football, so you know you just.
So right here, I'm going with Garrett Wilson
Ooh.
from Ohio State.
My wide receiver 1. Let's do it.
I like that other guy. Ohio State a little bit
He's
better.
my wide receiver too.
Wide receiver.
My wide receiver 1 is a little.
Falcons definitely need a
controversial.
receiver, so I ain't mad at that.
Oh shit! I'm about to be on the clock.
Why you choose to route running over the freak of nature? That's my only question.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
got
I
one.
just think he fits more.
Replace Calvin Ridley, right?
You feel me? He reminds me.
They the same person. They the same person.
You know, that's
He
an
like-
accurate comparison.
He
Same person.
legit reminds me of
Yeah.
Cole Hartman. Like he legit reminds me
Yeah.
of Cole.
He
Like,
just- Get Calvin Ridley out and
yeah.
get Calvin Ridley 2.0.
oh, it's me again.
I agree with
Yeah,
that.
go ahead and bring that. Seattle needs a quarterback.
Oh, here we go.
Give me Malik Willis.
Oh, I didn't think one of these was going to go in the first round. I didn't go
Give me
lie to
Malik.
you.
I don't hate that
Sheesh.
pick for Seattle though. I don't.
I
hate
thought it was going to go first round. I thought it was going to be a little lower.
it. I don't hate it.
No, we can't trade, so we're taking it.
Yeah.
I don't hate that.
Yeesh.
I don't hate it.
Need some excitement up there. Don't believe in Drew Lock? All right, GM. I got you. All right.
All right.
I'm chilling.
While I do think this team could go receiver right here, I think they could wait. I think right here they're going to go with the guy that has slid a little too far, and the Jets select Kyle Hamilton, safety.
Number 10.
Hey, you got some high praise for this man, bro. I like him. I don't like him as much as you do.
Bro. I love Kyle Hamilton.
Hey, bro, you know it's cool.
If he goes 14, I am in love. I'm sorry.
I say he's athletic enough at safety, but like I love him like a dime backer. Like,
Yeah, that's where I want him at. That's where I want him at.
He thinks he's at Reed.
No. I never said that.
You said he
I
has
said
the
he's
ball
the
hogging
best
ability.
safety out of the draft since Ed Reed, which I do believe he is as a complete.
I don't have him
safety.
greater high than Derwin though.
Oh, y'all know I love. Hold on, I'm sorry. Y'all know I love Derwin James. I'm sorry. Third best, second best safety out of the draft since Ed
Third
Reed.
best, second.
Shit, Tyrann coming out of LSU was better than him.
No, Tyrann was sick.
Tyrann was crazy coming out of LSU.
Would you call him a safety coming out?
I thought he was
He
a
was
slot.
slot.
He was a slot.
He was
Yeah.
the.
He played everything.
He played
He
everywhere,
did.
He was
bro.
everywhere.
But you called him.
He's
back
DB.
then. He was the.
That's what I'm saying.
He's
When his
DB.
rookie year, he played safety.
Yeah,
so
you
if
can
He
call
came
him
into the
if
league
that's
as a
it,
corner though.
nah, his first year he played safety.
He was a corner. He came into the league a slot corner.
He's a DB.
Yeah, then he
Yeah,
moved back.
then he moved back to safety because he was a little slower.
They called him a safety there because he always because that dollar position that they call it, right? But, yeah, it was like that shit was crazy.
Willis and Malik Willis are gone. Sheesh.
Kyle
You
Hamilton
got the
at
quarterback
10.
there that y'all supposed. Well, y'all not gonna take him here, but that y'all gonna really end up with.
Sound like his Jacquiski Tart, huh? That's the way. That's what he's trying to replace there because Tart is like
well,
what 6'2".
Salute the troops. They're on the clock.
The Commandalorians, as we say.
The Mandalorian.
Are you? Is the
What you
Commandalorians?
gonna do,
ready?
man? We know what the glaring need is.
That hurts that Kyle Hamilton just got snatched. One pick prior. But I'm gonna go with another Ohio State wide receiver. Gary Wilson is gone, but I'm going to pick up Chris Olave.
Wow.
You
Wow.
going Chris Olave with scary time?
Wow.
To put Ohio State?
Yes, sir.
I didn't see
Yes,
that
sir.
one coming.
Yes,
I didn't
sir.
think
Yes,
you
sir.
would do that. And you know what? I'm not mad at it. Olave may be. I agree with that. He may
I
be.
do not
It's
think
all
Chris
said and
Olave
done.
is better than
Gary Wilson.
Garrett Wilson.
I like, and I had Garrett Wilson and I had Kyle Hamilton here, but boom, boom, both gone.
I think Olave compliments McLaurin well.
A touchdown.
And-
wasn't happen.
Yeah, they are
And
both playing
honestly,
together.
at this point, we got to give Carson Wentz no. It should be no excuses. Give him weapons to give him the best opportunity to succeed for us.
Your Vikings are on the clock, sir.
Yes, sir. Running to the podium. You can play the sound. First Cousins, it'll be back with Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen. The offense, Irv Smith will be back. Dalvin Cook is there. They don't need no offense. Offensive line's pretty solid. Derek Stingley Jr.
Yes,
I'm running to
sir.
the board.
God damn.
I mean, this guy could be the best corner in the draft. The biggest concern is really his injury. He's bigger than people think. He has the skills. I have him comparable to like a Stephon Gilmore. We were talking about him earlier. He has that capability. He can put his hands on you. He can play back. And when he's focused and locked in, which I think he will be because he'll be making money, he will play well. As long as he can come back healthy. He may start the season a little slow, but learning under Patrick Peterson, he can come in and start day one. I mean, the level of competition he played against, we don't need to talk about it. We know as a freshman he came in as the best corner in the country. Stingley, I would love him to fall to the Ravens potentially, but hey, Derek Stingley Jr., I think he'll come in and be a big play guy that can change the game with the ability to create turnovers as well. So Vikings need help on defense. I think he does that, especially with Aaron Rodgers still in that division.
Crazy. That's crazy. That's my comp, Patrick Peterson. Put him-
Hey, that's a good comp too.
that's
You can learn
crazy.
under him, right?
I let
I'm
you
cool with
boys, man.
I'm cool with that. Right.
I don't think he's Pat Peters a returner though.
No,
No.
No,
Look, we
that's
don't want
the
him out
thing
there
that-
returning. He might get hurt. We don't want
That
we don't-
valid point there.
he's not a West, but as a quarter with those feet and the athleticism,
Yeah.
that's
Just put him on the island.
and ball skills.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let him do his thing.
but after he catch the ball, he's not Patrick Peterson with the interception return skills, but in the air, it looks like
Yeah.
So that's why.
The Texans on the clock.
Took his
Right.
pick, like you said. That was your rule that you said don't take nobody pick. Well, he took you first.
So
Your
you
first
want
one.
to take Sauce and Stingley?
They need it, man. Texans need everything.
That is true.
They
I
need-
won't argue that.
If I had the chance to take both of them, I would have. Then you lock down the corner.
Yeah, you definitely 5 years.
5 years.
See what I put down for my lines right here.
That's what you want to do, Rob. You know,
Right.
I mean, honestly, I
Oh.
expected Jermaine Johnson to be here right here, and that was my pick.
it's the real draft right here. This what
Now,
happened.
honestly, I need that 2 minutes.
I know. It's you on the clock.
Y'all need everything, man. Just a EPA type.
I'm
stuck-
just saying,
I'm
there's a
stuck
guy
between-
that you could get.
I'm stuck between OT and DT right now. I'm stuck between OT and DT.
Yeah, that's a tough choice.
Ooh, it's gonna be interesting next couple picks. I will say
It's a
that.
tough choice.
Oh, show.
That is the obvious choice, right? Offensive tackle or defensive tackle?
Mm-hmm.
I can't lie. That is a.
D tackle 1 or offensive tackle? Well, he's not my D tackle 1. He's the consensus D tackle 1. But he's not my D tackle 1. But I'll leave that as is. The general defensive tackle. All right.
Oh,
Who it is?
They went defensive with 3, so I gotta go offensive at 13. The Houston Texans go Charles Cross, tackle,
I
Mississippi
thought you would do
State.
that. Thank you. That's a smart
Uh,
pick. Good job.
They have to get the person opposite of Laramie Tunsil. He'll slide in. He's risen a lot in draft boards. I personally don't want him. I do, but don't. I just don't want us to go offensive.
I wanted you to go Jordan Davis just so I could see the craziness at 14.
I wanted to as well. I wanted to as well. I had him plugged that first, but
Because
then
now I
took it
feel
back.
like that's what's about to happen. But
You right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you go ahead and chime in. You feel me?
oh boy.
Getting the Ravens off the way.
Rel already knew what's up.
So, I wanted to go edge here,
Oh, yeah. It ain't one of them though. If you
but I didn't.
Okay. But I didn't.
not at 14.
No, not at 14.
Unless you wanna reach a
So,
little bit.
Here at 14, I'm taking Trent McDuffie.
Ooh.
Washington.
My gosh.
Thank you,
God.
Rel. Thank you,
God.
Mr. EDC. Because
Damn it.
my
man.
board falls like I want it. Thank you.
Trent McDuffie.
Anything else? Because I'm ready.
I love Trent McDuffie.
I like
I like
I
him
like
too.
Trent
Like
McDuffie.
I would
Love
take him if
Trent
we trade back, like I
McDuffie.
said.
I like Trent McDuffie.
Love him.
I don't know if he's there if we trade back. I think consensus on him. is
Nah, I
strong
think
as
he'd
well.
go to
Nah,
Eagles.
we could trade back and get a solid edge though.
Yeah.
If you want Trent McDuffie, you gotta take him right there.
I do think Trent McDuffie's perfect for what we need. We were just talking about Ravens in the slot. He's 5'10", he can move. So
Yeah,
I think it'd be a perfect fit.
And he loves to tackle.
Yeah, he's a
Yes,
fit.
loves
He
every
fits
time,
the Ravens.
every time I see him on film, he was around the ball.
Tackle, bro.
He might be the best tackling
DB.
Yeah, he is.
Like,
he is,
and
he
then
is,
his
he is.
partner is the second best. Like Kyler Gordon is that tackle too. But Trent McDuffie at 5'10" is crazy.
Plays bigger than 5'10", for
5'10".
sure.
And he said
Yeah.
he one time I was on to live, breathe, and die football. That man live, breathe, and die football. Told his coach that he want to play safety too, so he can do whatever you need to do. So that's the guy.
Philadelphia Eagles select Jordan Davis.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to pair him with Fletcher Cox for 1 year, then kicking Fletcher Cox out the back door.
Yep.
And Jordan Davis will take over and man our defensive line. And he's a freak. I mean, you put on this tape against the best Clemson, against Alabama. He ran, what, a 4.7, 40. I mean, I would love him for the Ravens or, you know, somebody that we can build around. He plays like a Raven, but he can play well for the Eagles. We have a lot of draft capital, and they get a day one starter in Jordan Davis.
Shit about to get interesting now.
Learn under Jordan. Yeah, make it interesting. I'm chilling until like 25. So
Yeah, you already shook the room.
I'm chilling until like 25.
Chilling.
Jordan Davis to replace Fletcher Cox is interesting.
It's kind of like best player available,
Yeah,
but
definitely.
also could be a position in need as well.
They
So-
like you said, that 14-15
Need to-
could be
Yeah,
flipped.
yeah.
The Ravens take
Come
Jordan
on, take-
Davis, they run
Yeah.
the ball taking Trent McDuffie.
Put me on.
I'm
put
not
me on
like I wouldn't
stage.
be mad at that.
Man, right now the Saints would be running to the podium. In real life, Saints would be running to the fucking podium right here.
Are they?
Yes, there is a certain position that is very deep in the draft, and if the guy,
This is his period in the draft right here. My guy, if you think the same guy, if you want him, this is where you take
I'm
him.
intrigued, that's all.
So I have a position down to a couple. I'm down to 2 players for the New Orleans Saints, and we got to pick. We got to pick again pretty soon. But so okay, at 16, go ahead. I got it narrowed down to 2. Okay, put me on. So we, the New Orleans Saints, will select Jameson Williams.
Ooh. Oh, I love you, but I don't like
Uh-huh.
you right now,
Yeah,
brother. 'Cause
that's it.
Definitely.
That's
that's
it.
my wide receiver one.
Hey man, listen.
Wide receiver 2 for me.
The only nick is his injuries.
Jameson Williams.
16.
The only nick right here is his injuries. Great route runner, great hands, about 6'2", 180. He'll be perfect in the Saints offense. At least how as I remember it.
The reason I have him as my one is I think that
Bama produces wide receivers.
not just that, because if you look at him prior to Bama, he didn't really do anything. My biggest thing with him was I don't think there's anybody like him in the draft. Every other receiver in the draft has a light version of themselves that you may be able to get later. When it comes to this draft, like everybody has a comp to them. Like it's funny because it's inside the draft, but like everybody has a version of them that's just not as good as them, but does the exact same thing. There is nobody that brings to the table what Jameson Williams brings to the table.
I think being different doesn't necessarily make you better. I agree. He's not really easily comparable, but also coming off of ACL, I don't know.
I don't think that's what it
He
used
says
to be.
he's ahead of schedule.
I don't think that's what it used to be.
It's not. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying I don't
I'll
know
take
if
the
a team.
ACL over an Achilles.
I think he goes in the top. I've been
Top
hearing
20.
rumors that
He's
he's
top 20.
Yeah, I've been
Top
hearing
20.
rumors.
He's
of
definitely
him.
going top 15, top
Yeah.
20,
Yeah.
at least.
But like I said, it doesn't necessarily make him the best, but with a QB like Jameson who loves to throw it deep,
That's what he's
and
been
you
missing.
already have the intermediate, the short guy who is an A+ receiver when healthy, then you need
And
the extra.
Kamar.
When motivated.
Yeah, and Kamar. So when motivated,
What's
so
his
then you
name?
need the complementary skill set, which is Jameson Williams, and nobody can give you that complementary skill set in the draft. So
Definitely the deep threat.
Yeah.
Game breaker. Game breaker.
want to open up for Michael Thomas? Get Jameson Williams.
I want to see what you about to do with my team that I traded you over there, buddy.
We, the Los Angeles Chargers, are going to get some protection for our future franchise, and we are going Trevor Penny.
Yep.
Thank you, DC. I knew you might do that.
They gotta get the other side.
They get Trevor Penn, and I like that for them.
I'm not big on him in pass protection. I think he's.
But he can play right tackle for them.
That's what I'm saying. I think he starts
He's
off
not
right
left
tackle.
And he's training with
And I
the,
think
he's training with the same guy. Rashad Slater traded with Drew Merriweather.
Yeah, and I think
Yeah.
just getting him up to NFL speed, he eventually moves to the left side.
He's definitely the right.
You can't go wrong going to the O-line guru. You see what Slater did. They just take the offensive lineman that falls. Slater fell. Take
Yeah, I think they
Penny
did.
falls.
And Justin Herbert gets the ball out quick,
What is
so
that?
you ain't got to hold the guy but long. He gets his hands on you. He's like a white Orlando Brown.
Exactly.
He gets his hands on you, he's good.
And he give you the attitude of
He
Ryan.
just can't bend.
They give you the attitude of Ryan Jensen. You want,
Yeah.
you
He
want
does have that Ryan Jensen in him.
Yes,
that is a
he
fact.
does.
So you
And
like
I think the Chargers need that.
Yeah, they need a little
They
bit
are
of
not
that.
physical.
They play
at all.
soft. They're
Yeah,
finesse.
they
They're
are a
finesse. They're very
finesse football
finesse.
team.
Hence a lot of their issues. But they will probably change that this year, hopefully.
Like Spencer Brown did for the Bills. He was a third-round pick, but Spencer Brown added that nastiness to Buffalo. They still lost to the Chiefs, but you can see had a little bit more swagger. So they need a little bit more.
I'm still
Aggressive
aggressive
swagger.
Asante Samuel Jr. last year. I wanted him so bad.
He's there. Third corner. Crazy. You can hit that button for me, sir. Philadelphia Eagles take a guy who played in Southern California.
There we go.
Yeah,
I'm going
boy.
Drake London.
Uh-huh.
I know they took J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, who was a bust. I thought he would be something, and I was wrong.
They took
And
another bust at wide
They
receiver.
took another one, and yes.
Jalen Rager, that's his man.
Rager
Bust.
was.
I know.
That's his man.
Big
I
bust.
call that. That was big bust.
Big
That's his
B.
man.
Hey, it all happens.
I take that.
It all happens, bro.
I
It's
take
part of the
that.
process.
That was-
And I think
Went to the wrong city.
Devontae's a player. I think they have something with him. And I think they run the ball a lot. So all they need is somebody that can go up and win 50-50 balls every now and then because Jalen Hurts ain't the most accurate. Get Drake London from USC, who will be in the college football playoff bowl prediction this year. I'm going Drake London and help out Jalen. And we'll see if he's a quarterback for the Eagles.
Yeah, he get profiled as like just a big boy because he ran that 4.6, but his yard at the catch before his injury was kind of crazy.
Yeah, I think he can
Like,
move. I think he can
It's
move.
that basketball background.
Yeah,
like,
Uh-huh.
He's a jump ball guy. He's a red zone
Yeah.
threat.
And if you
but
get him
again,
at 18, I like him.
I'm a USC fan, so I watched every game he played, and there are times where I forget he's on the field. And I think that I hate that about him. 'cause he's
yeah, they had to
physically
force
gifted.
feed him. They had to force
Yeah,
feed him the
he's-
ball.
he's-
He's not dominant and like
Yeah.
that way. That's
I
I'm
like
not
receivers
I'm
that have
not big
fight.
on him, but I can see like he's my wide receiver 5.
Yeah, it's about to, it's about to get to that point. Yeah, it's
Interesting.
about to get to that point.
It's starting to get interesting.
You need that 2 minutes?
Yes, I do, sir.
Saints on the clock again, by the way, if you keep the score.
Yeah, the board fall real interesting. Why you
Ooh,
think?
Devontae, you could really shake things up, but I don't know if you're
this
going to
is
do it.
going to be a
Boy,
fun
for
draft.
one,
You could get another
Just to
position
see
they
how
need,
it
they
falls.
need, but I don't know if you're going to do it.
So at 15,
I just want to make sure.
oh,
Go
go
ahead,
ahead.
we
No,
can
go
read it,
ahead.
go ahead,
Talk.
go ahead.
How about you? If you got a name, just ask.
Yeah, I didn't.
So
I
at
didn't
15, when you picking between Jordan Davis and Jameson Williams for the Eagles, you just like
Well,
you felt like wide receiver, you knew you was gonna get one, so you had to get Jordan Davis.
I think
I can
if
tell you
had to
this:
take
if Jordan
one,
Davis was
I'm
on the
taking
board,
Jordan Ward Davis.
If Jordan Davis was on the
Over
board
any
when I
of the
went
receivers.
with the Chargers, I'd have took him.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
that's a good pick.
Yeah.
If you
For the
would've got
Chargers, yeah, I'd have took him.
I think just to
why I
answer
think-
your question,
I think that's why I would do it too.
I mean,
Yeah, it's a lot of receivers.
I mean, you guys went. If you would have took Jordan Davis at 14, I probably would have went Jameson Williams at 15, just because I would have sensed the urgency to get him. But when I saw Jordan Davis was on the board, I take Jordan Davis over any receiver, especially right now. And you getting him at 15, and then you still get Drake London at 18.
Yeah.
What was on? You still had Jameson Williams, Drake London, Treylon Burks.
I'm getting one.
You still got a lot of people on the board.
I'm getting
You take that value.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
get
the
Jordan
interior
Davis.
defensive lineman, because the interior defensive lineman draft is, oof,
Yeah.
it's tough in each.
It took a long time for me to get 5 of them things, and I might have reached. I really only like 3.5 of them things.
Come on, let's go.
To get real interesting.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. So, what I wanted, just like every year, what I want, I never get. So, the person I wanted is gone. So I'm gonna go with one of my backups as a position of need for the New Orleans Saints. I'm gonna go to the defensive line for this one. I'm gonna go Devontae White.
I like him.
From Georgia. There's a lot of. First of all, Georgia is going to be a factory of especially defenders coming out this year.
Right.
He was a mammoth on that defensive line, big body, and moves his feet pretty well as well. So I think he can bolster the New Orleans Saints defensive line, which is getting a little long in the tooth.
I thought you were going to go offensive tackle. I thought you were going to go Raymond right there.
Oh, please don't pick him in the first round.
I think he goes first.
I know.
I think he goes first.
The guys in NFL Stock Exchange, shout out Connor, my guys. Y'all say you go in the first round. I trust y'all. I'm not picking him in the first
I think
round.
he goes first.
Devontae Wyatt.
You like Wyatt though, right?
Yeah.
I like Wyatt too.
Yeah.
I like Wyatt. He's my number.
I mean, any Georgia defender I wouldn't be mad at.
Yeah, I
Don't
definitely like
get me wrong.
Devontae Wyatt.
I'll take any of them.
He off the Ravens board with his past experiences, of course. So
Yeah.
the Ray Rice effect.
yeah, but
The Ray Rice effect.
he's a prototypical 3-tech. He got the penetration. His arms a little short, but that's nothing for a 3-tech. His 3-cone wasn't too crazy, but all you do is turn on the tape and you see that he's getting into the backfield. So.
Is the Pittsburgh Steelers, or as Darian calls them, what do you call them?
Bitches.
Okay. They're on the
It's
clock.
crazy that
What number?
that's one more thing crazy.
Do
That
it.
as a third best defensive lineman, he's still going 20.
Yeah, we don't.
I'm the third best defensive
I don't
lineman
think-
on your
The
line.
last one
Like,
was 19.
I don't know if he goes top 20 in the real draft, but
Devontae
he-
Wyatt.
yeah.
Wyatt.
I mean, just he
goes.
could.
He could, but I don't think it happens.
Like I said, that's a sneaky need for the Saints. It is.
now
It's a very sneaky need.
I did think you can play the sound. I did think that my good brother was going to take a more pressing position of need, which would be quarterback for the Saints to shake it up a little bit. But since he did not, and the Steelers have a guy that played in their backyard, I know he has small hands,
I hate him.
but he is accurate in the short and intermediate, and that's what Big Ben did well last year, even though he was like 80 years old. And they don't need nobody to go deep. They just do short and intermediate, run the ball.
Clay Claypool don't need nobody to go deep.
Not really.
No, he's a gadget guy, really.
Back shoulder, 15 yards.
And I think that
I
Kenny
hope
Pickett
I
would
hope
be
they do that in
probably
real life.
their best quarterback on the roster right
He's
now.
not better than Mitchell.
It's probably a wash. But either way,
Yeah,
it's probably a wash.
Give me Kenny
I just say he's not better.
Give me Kenny.
And I'm not saying it's going to be good because I don't really believe in any of these quarterbacks. Like to put my job on the line if I'm a GM, like Eric was saying. But I'm going to go Kenny Pickett. He played in Pittsburgh. He can play, turn around, hand it to Najee, throw short, let the defense win the game for you. He can do what Big Ben did last year,
Yeah, I understand.
and it might not even be that good, but he can do it.
The one
anything
thing-
looks better than what the fuck Ben.
There you go.
Yeah. The one thing, if I'm a Steelers fan, that might give me a little bit of confidence is because, typically in that type of bad weather, you might want somebody like Big Ben.
Yeah.
But you saw what New England did with Mac Jones in New England in that bad
He does
weather.
remind me of a light version
Maybe
of Mac
you
Jones.
can't throw it in the crazy weather, but that just means you trust your coaches to be creative. Like we saw in that crazy game against Buffalo.
When they threw
Buffalo
the ball.
had a quarterback that could
Yeah.
throw in the weather. The Patriots did not, and they only threw it 3 times, but
Yep.
they found a way to get Damian Harrison. So maybe Kenny Pickett can't throw it in because Heinz Field is one of the most
Oh my
notorious,
gosh. Worst-
windy,
yeah.
worst,
Terrible.
wet, nasty stadiums. But you drafted Najee Harris in the first, so maybe just get Kenny Pickett to manage it when the weather's good and make smart decisions when he throw the ball limited times in bad weather.
Also, I tend to notice that the Steelers like to pick guys in that local Pittsburgh area.
James Conner.
I tend to know.
Yeah, they follow closely what the Panthers do.
And they use the same practice facility, I believe. So as Pittsburgh. So
So they'll have all the insight on them to understand.
They'll
I
know-
don't do this shit because I don't like Kenny Pickett. I'm sorry, I keep saying.
I mean, he kind of reminds me of Daniel Jones.
I don't like no quarterback on their roster, and I love that for me. I
And
love
look,
that.
you
for me.
probably would be happy with that pick because he's.
I mean, well, Kenny Pickett's. I think he would be the best. I like you said. I think he would. He's the
He'd
day
probably
one starter.
be the-
if he goes.
yeah,
back.
It's a lot. Like you said, you pick the one to start. The potential will be Matt Corral. The one that you're big strong on is Desmond Ritter, and I don't love any one of them. It's just that's
I don't think
where
it's
you
a
at.
quarterback
It's
class.
not.
You have a tricky.
Oh,
They want to
next
start a
year
Kenny
gonna be
Pickett,
crazy,
the
though.
potential of Matt Corral, or you pick the
Yeah.
big body who you think can throw it in the wind. It doesn't Ritter. That's
Right.
that's 3 picks.
There's a guy at UFC that's going number one. I'm just
Next year
letting
gonna
you
be
know
crazy. I don't know. if
There's a
he's
guy at
going.
UFC that's going. There's a guy at UFC that's going to go number one.
All right. I think.
All right.
I think Byron might have that.
It's not
So-
me. It's
so
No,
it's
I'm talking
me,
about,
it's me,
I'm
it's
talking
me.
about the quarterback that goes.
Oh,
number
Bryce
one.
Young? Yeah, number one.
Yeah, I
But
think
we'll
he's
leave
number
it.
one.
I am.
Quarterback gonna be crazy next year.
It is going to be like
No,
5,
That's
6
what we
guys.
said.
Nah,
It's like six.
I
It's
think-
like six of them.
I
next
think
year.
my guy's going.
Caleb
I think,
Williams?
I think his guy.
You think it's going to be Caleb?
Caleb's going
I
one.
like Bryce Young.
I think
Bro,
it's
I mean,
Bryce.
Caleb has that proven quarterback commodity behind him.
I just don't know if Caleb's game translates to the NFL. But we can talk about that another time. To another. We'll see how he plays this year.
Caleb,
talk about that
plays
next
like
year.
Kyler.
But I
He
do
plays like
think
Kyler.
USC is going to be in the college football playoff. So that's saying Caleb Williams probably going to be in the Heisman conversation.
There you
So,
go.
You know, that kind of
They
defeats.
got Mr. Number One pick maker himself as the head coach now. So.
Right. Right.
Number one pick maker himself.
Well, you got the hoodie.
The New England Patriots. I can't believe the guy's still here.
And that's vintage Patriot action, by the way.
I can't believe he's still here. I'm gonna go to a position that we haven't touched yet. I'm gonna
Ontario.
I'm gonna go linebacker
Georgia.
for the from
Utah?
Georgia. Yes,
Georgia?
yes.
Oh,
N'Kobe Dean.
Wow.
I'm gonna go N'Kobe Dean.
Wow.
If he picks him, that's gonna be real out the comfort zone. I thought she was definitely going
I
Devin.
definitely thought he was going Devin too. Wow.
Now he was no, I did have Devin originally, but I had N'Kobe Dean slightly higher. Just because Georgia.
How many Georgia people is that in the first round so far? Let's take a look.
Yo,
Georgia
Two,
putting niggas in the league,
three.
boy. They play-
That's why I say, look, like imagine me in the
4.
third defensive lineman draft, but you still top 20.
Just
Like
4. Just 4.
my teammate went
Yes,
1, my other teammate went top 15, and I'm gonna go 19.
Right,
Like,
just bring the whole school up in there. Y'all niggas just have a cookout for real, yo.
But yeah, one of my
I should have all been invited to the draft.
Right.
All y'all started,
Even if you ain't getting drafted, come on, huh? You know, come on.
all 11 of
We're
y'all.
just gonna have a room that
come
just
on.
say Georgia. Because all y'all just come in there.
Everybody else in the green room, all Georgia. Red.
Georgia,
George, just stay on
red
stage.
room.
Just stay on stage.
The
That's what we
red
call
room.
them. Don't even worry about all that walking. Just line up behind the commissioner.
Wait,
We'll,
Call y'all
we'll pick
as
you up.
needed.
We'll sit right here. We'll come pick
Call
you
you
up.
as needed. You, number 5.
Yep. But sideline to sideline guy, very smart, reads, dissects plays very quickly, and when he runs
Yeah, I'm about
downhill,
to say he.
Yeah, he's my number 2 linebacker. He's
runs
really
downhill, he's a absolute savage.
I don't
and
think you can go wrong with either one.
I think
No.
the pick is in over here.
Yeah, you saw me write it down.
You saw me right
For
now.
my friend Aaron Rodgers, who I could predicted correctly will win MVP.
I
And
don't
he
even
is,
like that man.
He's looking good sitting courtside, by the way, watching the Bucks play right
They
now.
going right to the podium right
I'm
now.
running to get him some help because they have not taken a first-round wide receiver in God knows how long.
Ever.
And that right. That has been disrespectful. I think this man is very underrated. There's a guy like him in the league that wants to be traded by the name of Deebo Samuel. I think he
Okay.
is. Reminds me of Deebo Samuel. Treylon Burks from Arkansas. I love his game, his versatility to put him with Aaron Rodgers, with Aaron Jones, A.J. Dillon. We talked about having, some of the pieces that they do have on offense. I think they still, like Eric said, they're probably an NFC Championship contender at least. And their defense needs help, but they have another pick coming up. So we'll see what happens with that. But Treylon Burks, put him with Aaron Rodgers. I think he could be in the conversation of an upgraded version of Randall Cobb when he first came out.
Like he said, don't worry about the 40 time. Watch the game
Watch
tape.
the tape.
Nobody
Go watch the
catching me from
composition he
behind.
plays.
Go watch me
Exactly.
play against Alabama. Nobody
You can move
catching
him
me.
around.
And I think you got to make this pick if you're the Packers, because if you make it to 24, Jerry is not passing them up.
He gonna take another receiver.
Yes.
Yeah, they need one kind of. So,
Yeah. And he went to Arkansas.
As the
and he went to
resident-
Arkansas.
As a resident Cowboy representative, I can confirm that us good old boys in Texas ain't letting him go.
yes. So Treylon Burks to the Packers.
Oh, this might be the most interesting pick of the
I don't
first
know what
round.
they going to do. I have no idea what they going to do,
Most
bro.
interesting
You
pick
talking
of the
about
first
the
round.
Cardinals?
Yes, I literally don't know.
So Honestly, I made this decision seeing as though where Chandler Jones went.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
Give me George Karlaftis.
Exactly. I'm with you. I'm with you.
I think this is a big glaring need for them.
I just don't think they're gonna do it. I think
They gonna do something stupid. They going.
It makes the most sense, but with Kyler Murray putting the pressure on them, like, do they just pick offense because they want to keep Kyler?
I'm not
saying.
gonna
That's why I
lie
said
to
I
you.
don't know
I'm
what
not gonna
they
lie
do.
to you. I almost went quarterback because of the
Hey,
whole
yo.
situation. I'm not gonna lie to you,
Hey.
bro.
That'd blow. You'd have blew it up.
Next year.
You'd have blew this thing up.
It's crazy, like,
Almost.
because outside of Hop, like, you looking like
Rondell Moore, AJ Green.
he the slot. AJ Green, he don't got no real trust in him.
It's D Hop.
But at the 5 wide receivers,
Hop and everybody.
at the 5 wide receivers gone, do you take wide receiver 6? Like, you don't want to reach,
Not
like,
right there, not right there.
They don't have any pass rush.
So you take Karlaftis,
Yeah, I
right?
agree with that. pick.
and then deal with the man Kyler Murray after that. So
Right. I agree with that. And the Cowboys are on the top, right?
Yes, they are.
Yes, sir.
You taking that too?
Yes, I am.
No problem. This way they get a little bit.
then them Bills, and I got all my draft notes. So we in the war room. Yeah.
See, man, my problem is I ain't gonna get who I want at 29.
Nigga, I don't think it gets to a 4. I'm ready to get a chicken.
I had my last pick was 13, bro.
I picked one, and I'm in chilling. One.
I definitely ain't talking a minute.
Throwing a little bit here and there. That's it.
He did crazy in the draft, and then he was like, "All right, I see."
It's
y'all later."
not. It's sneaking up there, and yeah,
It is on
definitely
more
sneaking
boards.
up there.
It's almost 50-50 now.
and I think it's starting to go to that rationale. Like you said, you have Chase on is the sneaky part of this number one pick. Like, if you pick Hutchinson, where are you gonna put Chase on that?
To the Ravens.
Where you gonna put
him on the
at?
Ravens.
Outside backer, maybe.
Maybe.
Let him use that athleticism.
Put him on the Ravens.
Maybe.
I mean-
but he can't drop.
Fourth.
Like,
You want to give us a fourth? Give him a fourth. They'll take it.
I
He is
don't know.
still very young, too.
So the Dallas Cowboys have a few needs, but I thought in the best Jerry Jones mindset I could possibly come up with, and I'm going wide receiver. Give me Jahan Dotson, wide receiver, Penn State.
What the fuck, bro?
Six wide receivers. 6.
Because I'm looking at it like this. They do still have 2 guys on the outside. They don't have a slot guy that they can trust anymore. So I think Jahan Dotson, he's shifty. He moves around well. He's 5'10". He can shake up. I think he'll be a good fit for Dak and Zeke. And I was gonna go O-line, but I felt like it was a little bit too much of a reach. And I think Dallas never thinks responsibly like that. So
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Like you said, if Karlaftis was there, they probably would have took him.
yeah, but
if he did,
once
they
he was
take
gone,
him.
because
If
I
he
was
did.
going. I was thinking either O-line or like once he took Karlaftis, I was like, all right, I'm not going to rush this edge thing no more.
Yeah, I probably would have looked Kenyon Green, Karlaftis, Dotson. That's probably the 3.
I wonder what you're about.
Maybe even Pickens if you wanted it, but when you put CD in the slot because that's what he likes to play. All right, so let me break down. Let's see here.
Let's see what type time you want.
I know. Where
Need
you
that
going
too?
with this. I know exactly who you picking. Hold on. Where he at on my list? I have him as my number 4 corner.
I don't know if I may do it. So I got 2 people.
Unless
Two different positions.
Unless you want to
Okay.
take unless you want to put somebody in a round that they not supposed to be in, boy. Unless you're gonna do what I think you about to do.
Nah, I'm just
where
going.
no man that plays this position should be this year.
You're going to do it. You're going to do it.
Oh boy, here we go.
I know who you picking now.
With the 25th pick,
Mm-hmm.
Buffalo Bills select running back Brees Hall.
I knew he was going.
So he's actually my RB2 for the record. I like Kenneth Walker.
Yeah,
that's my
he's the
guy.
better
Kenneth
runner.
Walker is the
That's
better
my guy.
running back.
I think Kenneth
So-
Walker, yeah.
The argument for Brees Hall. You don't want to pay a running back, so you take him at the end of the first round when your team is damn near perfect.
They are.
So
They
then
can
that
use a
way
corner,
you
but
can, you could use a corner, but I didn't like the value of corner. Like the corner,
Booth right there is
corners in
weird, so I'm not mad at
Yeah.
you.
So you take the guy with the game-breaking ability. Because you get him for cheap for 5 years instead of getting one in the rounds, and then you don't end up with a Jonathan Taylor, Nick Chubb situation where you only got him for 4 and you got to pay him after year 3. Like I said, besides cornerback 2, the roster is pretty much perfectly constructed. There are only 3 day 1 running backs in the draft. Walker and Spiller is fringe day 1. You got Walker.
Some people saying he might.
You got
be
Walker.
day 3.
You got Walker and Holmes. I'm talking about day 1 starters, not like day 1 starters. Like we trust people like that. So Brees Hall, he compares comfortably physically to Jonathan Taylor. Not saying he's as gifted as a runner as Jonathan Taylor, but that's why you get him. Both of them measured in at just around 5'10". Jonathan Taylor was 226. Brees Hall is 217. Both ran the 40 and 4.39. Brees Hall is a little bit more explosive athlete, more broad jump, 40-inch vert. So
my thing with him is though, when you look at him,
he don't look that fast.
Yes,
He don't look that
like
fast.
moving.
it's not even just that though. Like he'll have a 3-yard run and then a 40-yard run, then a 2-yard run, then a 26-yard run.
That's how AP
Like-
used to be.
Like it's just I don't know if his game is just hell bent on the fact that he has those explosive plays.
That's how AP used to be.
That
though,
shit
bro.
was wild when I looked at his
It'd be
tape, bro.
3,
Yeah,
4,
like if you watch the
4,
Texas,
3.
you watch the Texas 2021 game when he played against
25.
Texas, he had 136, 2
Six.
touchdowns. I think it's a good game, but he stuffed the whole first half. And then in quarter 3, at the 13-minute mark, it's a pitch left. He makes 3 people miss, cuts it back to the middle, and he gets the touchdown.
Perfect for the
So-
Bills, though.
But that's what you get. Get it for that one play where you
I
have
think
it
the
spread.
Bills
and
do
toss
kind
it.
of. I think the Bills kind of need somebody they can count on 3rd and short because they fall short on that.
Yeah, Devin
Quite
Singletary and
often.
Zach Moss aren't.
Yeah, and that. So
They're not.
that's what I say. You take him here, and cornerback 2, even not Andrew Boothfield, like you said, is very, very tempting. But with the injuries, just give me the running back, and then I'm a running back, and we're gonna get a cornerback probably later because I like the value in round 2 and 3 for cornerback. So.
Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's another team. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do.
So they do have several ways this could go, but I think based on their style of play and the fact that they have a defensive coach, I think they're going to go offense. They're going to go Kenyon Green. Texas A&M, I think they need some O-line help, whether it's inside or outside. I just don't think the O-line really gets the
I like
job
Kenyon
done that
That's a
Green.
well.
good pickup.
I like Kenyon Green.
I like him a lot. I think he's the best guard in the draft, and I got him at 26.
Yeah.
So
Sappho gone. Bring Kenyon Green in. That's how you do it right there.
basically,
That's
I
how
like
you
Kenyon
do it.
Green.
I like that pick.
Here's
That's how you
another
replace
fucking
him.
pick that makes no damn sense. They don't need shit.
All right, yep. So I get the 2 perfect teams. Thanks, Ralph. Appreciate that. So another very complete team. Lost Tom Brady, then got him back. Gronk's still gone, but they have Cameron Brate, so good at tight end too. Plus, no tight ends going round 1, not going round 3, pretty much. They lost, and Dominican Sue, Ali Marpet went, JPP gone, Alex Kappa, Howard, Rojo, Jordan Whitehead, all on other teams.
Got Shaq Mason. for
Guys
some
stole Shaq
some
Mason.
chips.
Got Russell Gage because Tom Brady said that young guy in the slot ain't gonna do it. Just got him as a wide receiver. Keanu Neal and Logan Ryan is def DBs since they lost some DBs. So look at it. I'm gonna take personally one of my top 3 favorite guys in the draft, defensive tackle, Perrion Winfrey.
His boy.
That's my boy. They need somebody next to Vita Vea that can kind of do that, and Dominican Sue. And you talk about attitude replacement. You lose somebody like Sue, get somebody like Winfrey. You don't miss a beat on attitude, nastiness. Go watch the hit that he puts on the quarterback that's trying to scramble back to the middle of the field. Almost decapitates him. So you want to definitely watch that. Just go on Twitter, look up Perrion Winfrey. You'll see that hit.
That's what I mean.
it is. Need that too.
Yeah, I just want to check one thing. Shoot, Oklahoma.
I know I'm throwing you
Couple
both.
different-
You're all off.
This nigga all day here some of this.
Yeah. Got to take the Senior Bowl MVP in the first round. Got to. I don't think he's getting out of the first. If he do, that's going to be crazy. I need the Ravens to trade up and get him.
You can hit that bell, sir. Packers again took Treylon Burks first. They don't need much else, but they lost to Darius Smith.
Oh.
And this is a guy that I love. I would take him at 14 if I was the Ravens.
You want to know what's crazy about this? I just want to interrupt you real quick. You love this athletic freak, but you hated the athletic
Because
freak
this
last
athletic
year,
freak
bro.
got sacks and he plays less games than then I don't hate Oweh. I just
hated
think
Oweh.
he needs to mature and develop.
Hated Oweh.
Okay, but he got 5 sacks, so I'm proud of him. Maybe he can get 8 this year. Give me David Ajabo. He doesn't have to play week 1. He can come on for the playoff push, help them reach where they're trying to go, which is the Super Bowl, hopefully. We'll see, but they need pass rush help. Lost to Darius Smith. Got to get after Kirk Cousins, Justin Fields, and I guess Jared Goff. I don't know. But Ajabo is probably going to play, Preston Smith still there. Rashawn Gary showed some life last year.
Mm-hmm.
I think, they got a pretty good defense still with Jair back there, good as anybody at corner.
Kenny Clark.
Kenny Clark is
probably the best nose tackle.
Yeah, having Darnell Savage and Amos, so they got some pieces on
They
defense.
got the defense there.
So I'm going to go with Ajabo.
Yeah, same prep school as Oweh, same coach.
They are the same player, basically, but Ajabo is a better version of Oweh.
Ojabo's a better pass rusher. Oweh's a better run defender. I think that's where Ojabo. This funny story. I think Ojabo went to the prep school with the coach and said, "I'm a better version of who you had hit before." That's what got him in there.
Interesting.
That's what I'm
got
saying.
him
He's
in
wet
there.
behind the ears, so give him
They
another year.
went to the same NFL prep school with the international. I forgot the name of the prep school off the top of my head.
Yeah,
But same coach.
That's 29.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with
This is
Ajabo.
29.
Oh, that was 28. my
Yeah,
bad.
this is 29. And you on the clock.
I need 2 minutes.
All right.
At the 6 wide receivers, it's like, and they got 3 wide receivers now. Everybody keeps saying their top need is wide receiver, but I don't see them doing it now. They need a corner. They need a safety. They need an edge. There's one's there. Just got to decide. I'm probably going the corner.
With the 29th pick, the Kansas City Chiefs are taking defensive lineman Boye Mafe,
Wow.
Minnesota.
That's.
Well, they got back-to-back
early.
picks, so
Yeah.
I think that's right where he go, though.
No, I think he goes second round. Like,
I'd take him second round.
Man, at this point, it's pick 29.
I mean, it's between him and Ojabo as the edge.
yeah.
no, I'm talking like 40.
No, I think right there, if Ojabo's on the board, they take him. If not,
Yeah, because I think this the area. I think Packers and Chiefs gonna be looking at because he developed edge. He already ready to go. He already ready to go. So and the Chiefs and Packers probably know he not gonna make it to him. So you probably gotta take him if you got to replace the edges that you lost. Well, the Chiefs didn't lose one, but they're gonna be
Need 2
kicking
more
for the
minutes or
clock.
you. Oh, wow.
That's right. He is back there.
with the 30th pick, the Kansas City Chiefs
Yeah, this nigga.
take my 5th graded cornerback. I'm not going with the 4th graded
Oh, wow.
cornerback,
Whoa.
but it's gonna be the Gator Chomp
Not Elam.
with Elam going to the Chiefs.
He has very sticky coverage. That's the thing.
Is he better than his uncle?
He's way better than his uncle.
He just don't hit. So it's crazy.
But
It's
that's all
like
his uncle did.
his uncle hit and couldn't cover, and he can cover and can't hit.
But his uncle
So-
got to the league and couldn't do
I just
neither.
think he's a second round
Yeah.
pick. personally. I
Except
think
for
he's
his
a second
rookie
round
year. His
pick.
rookie year, he could hit.
I just think he's a second round pick.
DC, what you think about his feet?
I think he's very, like you said, I think he's very good in coverage. I think his feet move well. I just think, one, all rookie corners will have some growing pains. And
That's
two,
facts.
I think it depends on coaching. If you coach him up the right way, he can be special.
I agree.
It's like his speed and length, he can't coordinate it yet because he's 6'2", but he feel like he's 5'11".
Yeah.
So his feet understand, like, I think I'm 5'11", but his upper body is like, I don't know how to turn my waist. Like,
I think that's
like-
I think that's where the lack of physicality comes in, because for his size, he plays kind of he plays like a nickel guy.
Yeah.
But he's big.
Big. Like, nigga, hit somebody.
yeah, hit somebody and put your arms up.
Right.
like,
I just like the way he attacks the ball a lot. Like I think he attacks the ball really, really well in coverage. I wouldn't be mad if I wouldn't be mad if we got him either. I know the last name Elam has a sour taste in Ravens' mouths.
I mean, I don't hate him as much as most people do, honestly.
I mean, the only reason why I disdained the situation was because
It was a first round pick.
because he was a hitter in college,
Yeah.
and he literally just
And
He
forgot
had a
how
good
to
rookie
tackle.
year though. That's
Yeah,
why
and
I'm
then after
like,
that, he
after
forgot
that,
how
I
to
was
tackle.
like,
He just forgot how to play football.
Yeah, he forgot how to tackle. And then he went to
CG.
Is he still in jail? Is he still in jail?
Goddamn.
Do a Google search.
that escalated quickly.
That escalated down quickly. Goddamn.
Well, Byron, while he looks up weapons charges.
What's he used to about K-search, whatever. That's what's called.
Yeah.
Yo, he's facing drug charges, yo.
Tough times.
The Bengals
He
are on the clock.
might be off for somebody by
Officially.
association. Like, hold on, you ain't your uncle in jail.
The defending AFC champion,
Oh, you're right.
Cincinnati
One of
Bengals
those
are
pickings
on the
right
clock.
Oh, are they ready to select?
I think they have a very good nucleus all around. And I was going to go offensive line. But there's a player that is better suits what they need. And it's on the defensive side of the ball. It is Devin
Yeah,
Lloyd.
if he did it,
Yeah, I think he helps with Logan Ryan. Logan Wilson, the other linebacker.
Yeah, I
the white boy,
love-
he's pretty solid. Underrated if you don't know who he is. He can play.
His clone is in the draft too. That's the crazy part.
So
His clone
they
is
definitely
he gonna get
could
drafted.
use him. I think Devin Lloyd would help upgrade their defense, which I think needs upgrading at linebacker and corner.
Utah.
So
Utah. Yeah.
you had Devin Lloyd, who could be arguably the best linebacker, middle linebacker. I'll take it if I'm the Bengals.
Great.
Am I going to get
Great
who I
pickup.
want at 35?
Yeah,
Great pickup.
especially falling in.
And this is the first pick of the second round. And oh no, this is
Last
pick
pick of
32.
round one.
Yeah, this is 32 in the first round. I
The
need my
Lions.
two.
I wouldn't be surprised if right here is where you see a quarterback go.
Yeah.
Just for that
I would
50
take
option.
him.
Yeah.
You know the thing about that is,
the
bro.
quarterback we like? The quarterback we like? I would definitely take him right
I
here.
would take him.
And Washington would be mad.
I would take him. Right
If it's who y'all was talking about, I could see that. At this pick,
right here, yes.
with the fifth year
With
option,
the fifth year option, yes, I would take him.
you don't have to play him this
Sit
year.
behind
Really.
golf, yeah.
Golf. I mean, he's not the best quarterback, but he's not the worst.
I like his upside. I really like his
Just,
upside.
you know,
He's in
I
the
don't
dome
think
for eight games.
I don't think he.
He's
I
in
don't-
the
right.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't
Right.
think he's amazing, but I think he can get it done. That's just me.
Like, just take him.
What
And
did
you
I
got
get?
34, so you don't want to pick him at 34. Take him now. But he's gonna pick here. If I don't take him, he's gonna be there at 34. So, and then that'll be the ready starter.
Fifth year
I
option?
don't think he's going to pick who y'all want him to pick.
I don't know. No, he's not. He's
He
not.
said nothing.
I don't know.
No.
I'm actually gonna stick to defense with Detroit.
So another.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
I have this is a guy I actually have like a mid first round grade on, so I'm gonna take him now,
Overall, my boy.
and I'm
He's
going
high shit
to
on my book.
since we're drafting Michigan guys in Detroit, I'm
like
taking
this pick.
I'm taking Daxton
I
Hill.
like that.
Hey,
Ooh,
hey,
I actually like
it.
that pick
I
over
like
who
that.
they wanted.
Nice.
I actually like that pick over who they wanted.
I like Daxton Hill though.
Put him with his college team.
I think he's the second best safety in the draft, and I also think he's
He is my
versatile
number two
enough.
safety.
He's versatile enough to play corner. Like he can
I
cover.
agree.
He can cover.
Yes.
So, and again, you pairing him with Aiden because I took Aiden in the first round. So if those two end up from Michigan
Yep.
back with the Lions,
I like
there's
that.
already
I like that.
There's a renewed
Yeah,
energy in the
okay.
air in Detroit.
There we go.
They got you.
Talk about Elam playing smaller than he. This boy played bigger than he.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He's 6 feet
And
190. He think he's 6'3",
he coming down here
225.
putting pads on him. I love it.
Word.
He's
Word,
6'3",
word.
225.
I ain't gonna lie. Right now, with a person on the board, if the Jaguars saw this, they is running to the podium, bro.
Well, that's not what I'm gonna take. But just like
They is running to the podium in real life if he's still here.
I'm not taking him down.
That was 32.
Take a little time. Maybe I should wait that out.
Vice's thing is getting a little dicey
Maybe
for
I
me. I had to whip something up real quick.
Right here, I can see it right here. I can see another way you can go too. Though. I do see another position that I can see you going right here too.
Let's start this time. Another thing, just to finish up about Detroit, I literally have the freedom to pick anybody because they need anybody at all that can help them.
Absolutely.
That's my thing with the Texans.
Yeah, same thing here.
Speaking of teams that could use anybody, Jags.
Yes. So I like the positions of need later, and I'm gonna shift up your boards a little bit more. You can put the pick in. With his first pick of the second round, number 33 overall, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Travis Jones, defensive tackle, UConn.
11 ED tackles, boy.
In a class that's not very deep, with a head coach who understands the need for a defensive line, give me the freak of nature defensive tackle who would have been the talk if it wasn't a unicorn in the draft.
Yeah.
If Jordan Davis didn't exist, Travis Jones would be getting way more hype.
Devontae Wyatt. Devontae Wyatt too.
Devontae Wyatt.
Both of them Georgia boys
My
are
guy.
really good.
My
Really,
guy.
really good. But I'm saying,
Guy.
Devontae Wyatt really more the 3 tech. Travis Jones really like the nose tackle.
Yeah.
So Jordan Davis in there is like, it's you 325 and move well, but it's a guy a little bit bigger than you that moves just as well as you. So we don't really care about you no more. That's
Yeah.
just
Then the
that's
other-
what Travis Jones
Then
gets.
the other part of that is that other guy plays in the SEC.
Exactly. And you, when you played Clemson, yeah, you was the most dominant player on the field, but
Y'all got washed.
got
Got washed.
But he was the most dominant player. Go watch the Clemson game. Travis Jones, just watch the nose tackle. Watch 57, I'm sorry. He was 54 on the team. 57. Watch him in UConn and watch him dominate Clemson. And you'll see. Now you get a defensive line of Walker, Allen, Jones, Chase on. And then and you have them go and just go from there. So,
Cheers. Ward.
You old, man. You old.
A little rough on the joints this
back
chair
when,
here.
back when you Detroit, you know?
Back to the freedom of it all.
La-di-da-di, everybody.
I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna take some time. I'm not gonna rush into this one because I matter of fact, give me Matt Corral from Ole Miss.
So you did it anyway.
He just did it 2 picks later. I'm like, okay.
Did it anyway.
Not mad at it.
He wanted to leave day one with the hype, the Michigan players, and then say, nobody traded up for him, I'm going to take him.
I ain't mad at
I'm
it.
going to take him.
I ain't mad at it.
So what, I'll use the 5th-year option.
Yeah, but I'd rather have the player that's gonna be better immediately.
With the 35th pick in the draft, the New York Jets select George Pickens, wide receiver.
Mm.
Man, that's
I'm
fine.
I'm not mad at that. That's another...
I think that's low for George. I think he
I-
fell.
I think he's going mid-second round.
I think he's gonna be in first.
I don't, not at all.
I think this about what? I think
It's too many good. It's too many receivers that are better than him to me.
I got him.
39 to 48.
I got him ranked higher than Dotson.
I don't, not at all.
I have him ranked higher than Dotson. He's my number 6.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
I think he definitely profiles to T. Higgins. Not from the play, but like the height that you need for somebody that's going to get. Like T. Higgins went there, like,
Need 2 minutes.
Yes, sir.
and he went through similar projection as T. Higgins too, right?
He on the clock.
T. Higgins was like a wide receiver 1 out of high school, and then for that reason, like people just didn't believe in him. Same thing with Pickens with injuries.
I like Pickens.
So
I'm not.
'cause he was
I
the
know.
highest one in the class of the junior.
After
Out of high
junior,
school,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, it was him and what's his name? Justin Ross. They were the 2 highest in this class originally, and then
I like Justin
both of them
Ross.
fell off.
Yeah, Justin got hurt, right?
Yeah,
With the
twice.
calf fusion.
Yeah, he
spinal.
almost he was almost
He was
done.
about to
doing
be done,
fusion.
yeah.
Bulls getting him out the way right now. He had 14 in the fourth.
Oh shit! You know I don't believe in the Milwaukee Bucks.
You
I don't know why
should.
you don't.
You
Yeah, I don't know
should.
why you don't. But
You should.
I believe in Giannis, just not
Yeah.
the supporting cast.
I
Drew
agree.
Straps.
Drew tough.
Straps.
Drew is
Straps.
definitely
Drew
the,
tough.
Yeah, but he definitely the
Drew is the reason why I
never know what
him
you
over
get.
the top.
Yeah.
It was Drew. It was Drew and PJ Tucker is the reason they got a ring. Outside of Giannis, we all know Giannis. And Giannis is Giannis, freak. If he can ever pick up a shot,
I mean, he's starting to now.
and that's the scary part.
He's shooting that free throw thing. You halfway through, by the way.
All right, cool.
Just let us know when you're ready, big dog.
All right. This is an interesting time of the draft. Or the hype, the most hype round is over. And we start getting down to the guys who either falling out of the first round, or you start going for position of needs. For the Giants, I have this guy as actually the top rated at this position, and this is another position we haven't touched. I'm gonna go tight end.
Ooh, I know where you're going if you said top. Cause it's only he's the top, and then but
So I'm
he's not
actually
my
gonna,
favorite though.
I'm gonna go Trey McBride from Colorado State.
My favorite tight end in this draft goes to a school in Carolina.
Coastal Carolina.
Yes, sir.
So honestly, my favorite goes to a school in the same conference, just a different program. Virginia.
Like
I'm not mad at that.
Yep.
Giants did lose.
I like
everything.
Woods.
They
He's
did
an
lose
athletic
everything.
freak.
I love that. And
He's
tight
an
ends, I
athletic freak.
absolutely love that.
He doesn't always bring his hands, but he's an
Facts.
athletic freak.
Yeah, Evan Ingram's a
Everybody got
Jaguar,
that
man,
flavor.
so-
Mine is Greg Dulcich of UCLA. Love him.
He's my number 2.
Love that.
What's crazy is I have the person that I said ranked underneath. He's my number 2. I really like Yo out of Maryland too. I can't
Yeah.
never pronounce his name, but I like him too.
Chigio. That's what I
Oh
call
shit,
him.
I'm on the clock. Damn.
Chicken.
Oh shit.
Trey
For
McBride.
the next 2 picks, actually.
Trey
Oh,
McBride, the
shit.
definition of just taking the top, taking the top guy that has everything. That's the thing about Trey McBride. He's not great. He got inconsistent hands. That's
Me
the thing
too.
about Trey.
Yeah.
Oh fuck no! I'm running to the goddamn podium if this motherfucker there right now.
Oh yeah, you better.
Let's see.
Houston Texans take Tyler Lindenbaum.
Okay, I was gonna say, please,
The fuck?
great
Running to
value
the
pick.
fucking podium right here.
Great
shit.
value pick.
Now I'm gonna need 2 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, because I ain't think that far. I thought-
Really?
No, I didn't. I never even looked at the next one because I was too busy.
Yeah,
like,
he was
shit,
looking at
I'm talking about.
You
Come
still
on
need 2
now.
minutes, yeah.
I ain't looking yet. But I'm on whose team? I'm on the Jets.
Who you got?
Yeah.
It's the third pick. He should have went first. I don't care about the injury with that.
Who do I want to go here? What am I on Jets? I really don't know if I want to. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Oh damn, he's still there. Oh, he's still there. Oh
Back to back, you got to protect the quarterback. Give me Zion Johnson, Boston College.
gee, bastard. What am I gonna do?
Back to back 2 teams that I don't believe in their quarterback, but yeah.
I mean, nobody believes in Davis Mills. I got a little bit more faith in Zach Wilson than the rest of the public.
I got more faith in Davis Mills than Zach Wilson, but that's just me. That's just me. Y'all know I didn't like Zach Wilson.
I never liked him,
I was not
but
a
he
fan.
showed me
Yeah.
promise
Zach-
that I didn't
I like
think was
Zach
there.
Wilson.
I didn't like him coming out.
Oh, you know my
Oh,
my
nah,
flamethrower
he-
through last year with him being QB4. Then again, I went first overall. So, and y'all saw that he wasn't ready for the pros, but y'all gonna say it was Jacksonville, but no, he just wasn't ready for the pros. But anyway, Bears on the clock.
That's his man.
It is my man. Hey, he didn't play well. I ain't gonna defend
I
him.
mean,
Bears
he
on the
had
clock.
Urban Meyer, so I'll give him a
So,
slight
like I
pass.
said, that's what I wrote down for the Bears. Said they need everything but a quarterback, a running back, a tight end, and a middle linebacker. I don't care about Robert Quinn. He's an edge. He's already producing, but he's gonna get old.
Shit, they might need a running back now. I'm thinking about it. But
Hell no,
Yeah,
I like Herbert.
I like Montgomery.
I like
Don't they still got
Montgomery and Khalil Herbert.
Yeah. So, besides that, they need everything.
That's a fact.
So these picks are easy. So Ryan Poles said he wants to find Justin a dependable piece. So do I want to take a wide receiver here? Maybe. But the best player available, based on slight need, because it's one of the positions that I did not list, you can ring that bell. We're going to take the guy who's only fall because of injury, cornerback Andrew Booth.
Good pick.
Not mad
Good
at
pick.
that.
Good
Not
pick.
mad at that.
Good.
I almost did that for
I think
the
he's
Jets because I do think if he's there, the Jets.
I had to
need
pick
a
him
corner.
before Seattle because they definitely need a
Oh, yeah,
corner.
definitely.
Yeah, I think he's the first round.
The Jets need a corner too, but they need to protect their damn quarterback.
the Jets need everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Andrew Booth's tape is freaky with ball skills, so
Definitely.
Yeah.
Come in, play press man.
pause.
Um,
Big pause. Big pause.
Yeah, he played tackle.
yeah, go ahead and
You can ring my bell.
Back for the Seahawks.
There you
I
go.
got him back to back. Yes, sir.
Oh shit, they picked back to back.
Yeah. So
After that trade.
Yeah, they got a lot of good picks in the second round.
we need a offensive tackle. So I'm gonna take. I don't know how to pronounce this young man's name.
It's Bernard.
Yeah. Okay,
Raymond.
Bernard. Yes, I'll take that young man from what was that, Central Michigan?
Yep.
Yep.
Not a
Damn,
huge
if I know
fan,
that.
man.
Cannot get with him.
Bernard, that one right
Connor
there.
Rogers keep telling me I should like him, and I just can't like him. Like, I want to be
Shit,
wrong.
you had the picks in order already on your sheet. You might as well go with the next nigga.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to do. At 41, taking cornerback from Auburn, Roger McCreary.
I like him.
I like that pick.
I like Roger.
He the definition of a baller. He got 28-inch arms. He don't run that fast, but when you saw him strap up Jameson Williams, it was like, okay, all right. Kind of got like that.
Who was that last pick?
Roger McCrary, cornerback,
from,
Auburn. All right, Colts on the clock.
And you're the reason I picked Andrew Booth because I knew you wanted the corner.
That's where I was going. They need one. Bang. They need one real bad.
So
I'm ready.
this team has to take a shot. Give me Sky Moore, wide receiver, Western Michigan.
God damn. Great pick.
I almost went with somebody else.
I can't lie. If I'm a parent, I'm not naming my son Sky with 2
What
Y's.
number was that?
Not too wide.
Yeah, Sky Moore. Sky with 2
Not
eyes.
too
Yeah,
wide.
that's how you spell it.
Wide.
Nah, I named my
Wise
son
and
I ain't
Sky.
gotta think about it.
He
Right, I
built
ain't
like
even
Tyreek.
Mm-hmm.
He's built like Tyreek Hill. That's crazy.
I ain't even think about that.
Nigga
He's
named
5'9"
son.
and a half, 5'9" and a half, 195. That's
I
crazy.
felt like I
He
had
got
to go
the-
him over Watson.
He got the name of an exotic dancer.
I like Watson just because.
I didn't really think they needed Watson because they got Pittman. They already got that size. I think they needed that speedman.
I ain't
And
mad at
Paris
that.
Campbell has yet to do anything.
Be with
in the
Paris
NFL.
Campbell, right.
Yeah, so I thought it was a nice little
Not
1
mad
o'clock round.
I know.
at it.
Need that too.
Nah, I already know. I was just looking.
You already know.
Yeah. If he here, Atlanta needs an edge. So Arnold, whatever this young man's last
Ebiketie.
name is
Abikiti, I got you.
Epikiti,
who
Penn State.
Atlanta will be
Yep.
taking.
I'm down into
Ah,
Great.
real
Dang,
good
yeah.
pick,
That's a
bro.
good value pick there.
It's Slim's pickings over this thing. God dang.
Good job, bro. Because I definitely was thinking about him. You got it.
It's crazy that I feel like I knew where your boys was going. I just keep my boys going right here. The only thing the Bears, I didn't think Andrew Booth was going to be there. So, only thing I didn't think of. All right. So now we on the Browns, right? So that's me.
Yep.
So top 3 needs for the Browns: edge, defensive tackle, wide receiver. No Clowney. Myles Garrett needs a Robin. I don't want to overwork the franchise defender, so I don't want to overthink this one from Cleveland. The roster is supremely talented. Another well-built roster. Winovich is who's starting opposite of Garrett right now. He's ideally your third edge. You don't want him kind of starting. I like the young guys, Elliott and Togia in the middle at defensive tackle. So, with the 44th pick, Cleveland is going to take edge Cameron Thomas
San Diego State.
at Diego State. His hamstring injury is the only reason that he's here. Freaky athletic. Go watch his game against Utah. 6'9", 3 cone, 264. Out of high school, he played nose tackle at 225, so he's got the block shutting down. And then he just grew into his frame, 40 pounds, so now he's listed at 265. So 2021, 20.5 tackles for loss and 10.5 sacks. So that's what you need opposite inside-outside versatility, just like Myles Garrett has. So get that together for Cleveland.
That's on me. All right. So
I do want to see what you about to do here.
number 45. You know, picked up the corner in the first round. I don't really think it's too many edges right now that I'm comfortable with selecting. So at 45, where is this young man at? I'm going to go with Nicholas Petit.
Real? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
What was the?
I expected you to go interior defensive line right there. That's what I think we might do.
But who you going to get? That's the problem. That's why I'm picking Winfrey at 14.
What was the pick again?
And I like the corners at
Nicholas,
45.
The tackle from Ohio State.
I'm not mad at that.
Oh, okay.
There's no interior lineman there.
I'm not mad at that. I see what you're saying.
That's why I was saying it was out of the edge.
I probably would have picked. I probably would have took linebacker, but
I don't think we need linebacker.
I think we do need somebody next to who you would have went, Chad or Troy? Don't say Christian.
That's my linebacker one. Just
Christian?
Yes.
It's because of Bama.
Nah, that boy, he's crazy. I probably would have went Chad because I think that's what we need.
That's my linebacker 3.
I would have went Chad.
Who you pick again?
This nigga is like Nicholas. The
You
nigga
pick the
from
tackle?
Iowa State. Yeah.
'Cause I got Lloyd at linebacker 4. I got Harris, Dean, Mama,
Got Lloyd, Dean, Mama, Harris, Anderson.
Mo.
Word to the Migo.
Another name, y'all gotta watch out for Quay Walker. Everybody keeps saying he gonna go
He's
first
from
round.
Georgia, ain't he?
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
from
You can start it. You can start it.
What was that corner?
That's
a
in
DB?
linebacker.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, Georgia put some talent on the field, boy.
The Vikings need defense, as I did with their first pick of Derek Stingley Jr. I think they could use interior defensive line, much as we've seen a lot in this draft. There is depth there. I'm gonna go to Marvin Leal out of Texas A&M. I think he has the ability to wreck games, and I mean, you still have Daniil Hunter, and you add Zadarius Smith. You got some guys in that front seven that can cause pressure. So I think Lil could come in and probably start, honestly.
Yeah, he probably could.
I mean, if anything, probably by the end of the year. And, I mean, SEC talent usually rises to the top. So I think Lil could be a good addition to the Vikings defense.
And the only reason he was top 10 projected, didn't watch his tape, question his motor and his athletic testing don't line up.
Because I just think most of the Texas A&M football players just went for the NIL. They didn't really want to be there.
Like,
so they was getting paid.
Texas A&M, like, all that pro day numbers was crazy, too.
Yeah.
Like, they always running slow. And
They just getting paid. So they want to get
They
paid.
just getting paid.
They just want to get paid. You will get paid playing on Sundays.
The Commanders are on the clock.
We back.
We back like Click Clack.
Board is falling very interesting.
So I have the position, and the guy there is actually still available. So hit that. So with the 47th pick, the Washington Commanders select safety Lewis Scenes from
Another Georgia guy.
Another Georgia guy. Running.
He plays safety, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I like him.
I was so close to getting Kyle Hamilton, one pick short.
This is not a bad consolation.
But
I like seeing. I like Brisker a
defense
little bit
crazy.
better, but I
It's
like
crazy.
Word.
Yeah.
Told you, just take the 11. Put them on stage.
They had like 16 or 17 Bama defense that had like all 11 starters
Yep.
in
Yep.
NFL.
Yeah,
This
George
might be
is-
that.
Yeah.
George is right there.
This might be that.
yeah, I believe he ran a 4.38.
Yes, sir.
A vertical at about 36 inches.
He's a
Ultra athletic, and we haven't had a legit safety in quite some time. The late great.
Anyone talking about somebody put you in position? You already had Nakobe Dean up front, but Lewis Seen was like the backup. If Nakobe missed any bit, Lewis Seen was there to make sure everybody was in the right position. Like, it's crazy. Watch him in a national championship game after you watch Trayvon Walker. You know, watch him. And then
Yo, at every level, yo. Just
Like-
all over.
all right, so I already know who I'm going to pick. So. This is easy. So getting back with the Bears, who need everything besides those positions. They address cornerback, so check that off the list. But like Ryan Poe said, he needs to get somebody that has that dog in him. So we're going to pick a guy who was rumored for first round. Christian Watson
Good pick.
is the pick for Justin Fields. Another one of my guys.
I like
another
him.
one of my guys. People that size usually don't move like he does at
You want
Senior
like
Bowl.
4-4, 4-3.
4'3",
Yeah.
yeah, 4'3". I'm at 6'3", 6'3",
Play with Trey Lance.
211. Doesn't get a lot of opportunity, so only question, the reason that he should be here is his question about finding the ball. Like tracking the ball is his issue, but in jump ball situations, he's there. If you get him in the screen or short game, North Dakota State. You get it on a quick slant. His speed is getaway speed. He's a kick returner for North Dakota State, so I mean, you can't get really much better than that as a weapon for Justin Fields to grow with.
And I think with Mooney on the other side, if it does happen out that way, and like you said, they're pretty solid at tight end as well. They could be starting to build something for Justin Fields. It's just a matter of whether he can execute and how they all come together.
He definitely could be this year's Amon-Ra St. Brown. Could be like that.
USC guy.
Yeah, he could
My
be
guy.
like that sneaky pick that just falls in the right situation and just grows and bursts.
I was high on him on Ross St. Brown.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Really.
But he just felt like the NFL just kept sleeping on him. So
I think because of his brother, who went to Notre Dame, by the way, Equanimous,
Yeah.
I think is how his name is pronounced, but he's trash.
He is trash.
Yes, and I like him.
I did too.
crazy.
Bro,
and I think he's
keep
in
telling
Chicago
y'all about
now.
He's in
these
Chicago
guys,
now,
man.
yeah.
These
I keep
guys.
telling y'all about these Notre Dame guys. I keep telling y'all they don't work in the league. They are
Pissed me off
trash.
even more is he couldn't do nothing with Aaron Rodgers, and I'm like, damn.
And there's no other receiver but Devontae.
I'm
Like,
like,
there's
bro, you
nobody
could
else
have been the number
there.
two. Yeah, you probably should have been number 2 receiver. Yeah,
And even MVS had to step up. It's crazy.
Right.
I like MVS. So.
Jesus Christ, it's all good. Yeah, his brother's balling.
Sheesh.
That's his comp.
It's
too,
getting
MVS. But he's a little
tough.
bit more twitchy than MVS. So. But same body, same athletic testing as MVS. So
Take it.
Christian Watson is MVS 2.0.
All right.
I don't like MBS though. I'm not a fan.
What I'm looking
The
like on
athletic
time?
profile. That's why I call him 2.0.
What am I looking like?
Same.
I'm next, right?
Yeah, same.
What am I looking like on time?
He started.
Considering I didn't start it, yeah.
Oh, snap.
So you got time.
That's my guy. I gotta
So,
watch this year.
I
MVS
think-
and
I just wanna confirm.
Surprise some people.
Alright.
He would have to surprise me because I've never been a fan.
I know nobody. I'm
He asked
on
me
the
on
long
Twitter,
game.
MVS or Hollywood.
Hollywood.
You
Easy.
said Christian Watson.
That's easy.
But
to
he
do.
said, would you rather pay Hollywood $20 million or MVS 15?
Hollywood still. And I just told you I don't think we should. But
Yeah, Watson 48.
I don't think MBS bring his hands to work like he should. And Hollywood be hit or miss
Yeah.
too. Hit or miss too.
That's
But
crazy.
Hollywood comes up with more big plays
That's
than
what numbers
MBS.
NBA
Oh, he ranked 48 overall.
I feel like if MBS played for any other quarterback, you wouldn't know who he is. Well, you would, but
Yeah, I understand. Yeah,
I mean, but he went from one great quarterback to another. So
exactly. So, and now he's gonna be like the pseudo number one. That's crazy.
Right. On the Chiefs. That's crazy.
All right, well, shoot, let's do it. Interesting. Second round is, I'm gonna go a little bit off, because so many players are being picked and the board's not falling how I would like it to. But I skipped over this position in the first round because I didn't think it was worthy. So I'm gonna double back in the second round, and I'm gonna take Desmond Ryder
Okay.
at quarterback.
That felt actually pretty good. Though.
Cincinnati. He will not have to play year one. He sit behind Jameis for a little bit. He also has some intangibles, strong leadership, and he did a lot for Cincinnati. He led Cincinnati to the college football playoffs, which was I thought was huge. So can make a lot of throws. It's just it was Cincinnati.
they
so
were overmatched. It is what it is.
And
they got steamrolled.
and it happens, but getting there, I think he was a huge part of it, and I think he'll sit for a year, and who knows, next couple of years he could be the starter for the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah. Can't really. If you pick who I think you're gonna pick, it would be crazy if they came out with these three people to replace everybody. Don't tell me you're gonna pick who you think you're gonna pick.
I don't know if I'm gonna pick who you think I'm gonna pick.
What?
I think I'm gonna pick who you think I'm gonna pick at. I got another pick, right?
With them?
Yeah.
No. Yes.
I did.
Yes.
60.
62.
I think I'm gonna pick who you think at 62. Right here at 50. If this guy's here, I think they have to take him. I think this is I'm going offensive again for the Kansas City Chiefs. I just think that this has been a glaring need for them for a while. Give me Kenneth Walker, running back.
All right now,
Michigan
Wow.
State.
all
I
right.
think he's the best running back in this draft, and
If they got him, that wouldn't be fair.
At all.
But it's the Chiefs, so
So you think he's gonna be there? I would have took
He
him
probably
later.
is gonna
But
be
if he
there.
there,
If he there at 50, you
he's,
taking him.
he's probably going to be there. At 50.
he's not.
You don't think so?
No, I thought you were gonna take somebody else. I'm gonna leave that to myself.
Seattle twice.
I'm gonna leave that to
What
myself.
position you thought I was going to
Oh,
take?
word,
If it's-
word.
if it's-
Back to back pick, yeah, word, right there.
I can see that. I can see
His
that.
name begin with a J. That's what I was taking originally.
I thought she was taking him, boy.
But I was
So if
so.
they got them three, that would be wild.
You can start.
But I think he's still going to be there at
I'm just
62.
trying to.
I think he's still there at 62. Unless this draft just goes a little wild now.
I mean,
he was plugged in originally.
You already know how it goes, bro.
Yeah, I would because I don't think nobody else need him. But I mean,
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say I think he there at 62 for me. I think he there at 62.
All right, I'm ready.
If he not, I got a surprise pick for my backup. You said you ready?
We're near the middle of the second round. Philadelphia Eagles have a lot of draft capital. So just to
Eagles
recap,
could go
I did
Yeah.
go Jordan
Could
Davis.
go him right here.
I did Drake London.
Right.
They need help on the defensive backfield.
yeah, you should have took him at 50. You should have took him at 50.
I don't know how his game translates to the NFL, but I'm gonna go with Jalen Petrie.
Oh my God.
That was
That's
your
what he was
backup.
about to
That's
take.
that was my original.
Eagles
50.
don't have a safety though.
I
I
know.
don't think they have a safety. Like look at
I
him.
know
like,
what's
do they have a
crazy is
safety?
I literally did not look at if in real life I would have just took him right there if I said
Yeah.
the Eagles picked him.
I'm like they don't
'Cause
have.
they
a
need a
safety.
safety. They need. a
Yeah,
safety.
they don't have a safety.
And I literally had him penciled in. At
He is
first.
versatile, so if he,
Yeah, he can
you
play
know, they
center
can move
field.
him
He
around,
can play center
and I
field.
mean, I think he can translate. We'll see.
He was my Tyrann Matthew.
Them long arms to break up past. Even
Yeah,
if he
I
get
think he
beat,
could be
so.
something. I think he could be
I
something.
do think often you do see him get beat kinda on tape a little bit. But damn, y'all, if I should have double checked that.
Timely hands to
Ready
put
for
in
these
put in
hoes?
that.
Yeah, you can go ahead and hit that bell again
These-
for the.
oh.
What's their name
The
again?
bitches. I mean, the Steelers.
I'm gonna go Tyreek Woolen out of
Ooh.
UCLA. They need a corner. We talked about it before the show. Y'all kind of gave me inspiration. They have no corners. I don't even know if I can
They
name
have
their
no
corners.
fucking corners.
Who are their corners? Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. I know Minka is safety, but I don't know who plays corner for them. I really don't. I
They
really can't
got
think of
old Joe Hayden still
Okay,
over
then
that
that-
thing.
they definitely need-
No, he don't. They cut him. They
Damn.
don't
Oh,
have-
damn.
They don't have him.
Yeah, I think
They don't have no
Woolen.
He doesn't have
They
a
don't got
team.
Mike no more. They ain't got
Tyreek
Joe no
Woolen,
more.
I think
Uh,
Woolen
UTSA.
comes in and starts. I mean, I
He
don't know
went
if
to
you want
UTSA.
that.
I wonder when
but
the
he
last
can
time somebody got drafted out of UTSA.
I don't know.
Probably been a long time.
Yeah, he went to UTSA.
And he's gonna go probably in the first 3 rounds.
Yeah, he will. I'm
give me
so
Woolen.
mad about that fucking Petrie thing now, bro. God damn.
start. Give me Woolen.
Because if I just look
a good
down
pick.
one
I mean, it's
fucking-
a good pick.
There's still a guy out there though.
6'3",
Not that I like more than
4'3".
Petrie.
Like
Not that
you
I like
don't-
more than
that doesn't
Petrie.
happen much. 6'3",
number
4'3".
Yeah.
Oh, Byron with the 3-peat. Are you ready?
Right, I got 3 in a row. You can start it. I think I know who I'm going with.
He said start. He ain't see.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I can.
Oh, you
work
started.
under
I thought
pressure.
you started.
I can work under pressure. I'm gonna go Brandon Smith, Penn State. I like him to go to the Packers. They need another linebacker, and I think they gotta improve that defense. I mean, that has been their cause. That the reason they have not made the Super Bowl, in my opinion, more than the offense. Personally, defense got to get stops, and they've had the pieces, but they need to get younger. He plays sideline to sideline, and
Who did
put
you
him.
Brandon
Brandon
Smith.
Smith, Penn State.
Out of all the linebackers, but that's how I go with linebackers. How about your flavor? He is probably the most natural.
I tell you what, there's a
Pass
linebacker that I
defender?
have definitely better than him, and if he's there when I draft, I'm taking him.
Brandon Smith has the intangibles to be the best pass defending linebacker.
I think that's what they need. Somebody to
he
cover.
just isn't always there yet. Like
Yeah.
it's just
Get
like,
somebody to cover, especially on passing down.
someone can tell him where to defend the pass at. He got all the
Still-
intangibles. Like just stand over there.
That's how I feel
Don't
about
let
Brandon
nobody
Stevens.
go.
Like he has the intangible, but he doesn't have the IQ.
Yeah, just
Oh, I'm so
he'll make sure nobody get past him. That's it. Oh, he caught it. All right, I'll go tackle him. He was supposed to be there. Oh, my bad.
Damn, I should have fucking just took the
All right.
fucking Kenneth Walker would have been there. Fucking 62.
I go in the draft. That's what I thought she was going to get.
I was, but then I just saw Kenneth
Because he was
Walker,
the
and it looked
Tyrann
so
Matthew
good.
guy.
He is Tyrann Matthew.
Right. And they would have been good.
Patriots are on the clock.
I don't even know what the fuck to do with the pick no more because I don't like none of the other safety.
This is tough. It definitely gets tough.
I mean, the guy with the J still there. So. If you want. If you want. You get rid of someone. So. Now, I know what I'd do if I knew it. I mean, you got to replace him. You just gave one away. But there might be other value on the board. So. Especially this guy. This is the only guy in real life that's probably not going to be there at this time.
S? S?
TS. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He probably won't be in real life.
No. He'll go farther than that. He'll go higher than that.
Let's see.
Especially this is Bill Belichick's guy. Especially somebody like a. Didn't he get Trent Brown back? Yeah. Get him right next to him. Like, all right, here we go. Let's do this again.
It's crazy how they players just be coming back, yo. They be like, we don't like you enough to pay you. All right, peace out. All right, I got my check, yo. Can I come play for you again? Yeah.
Definitely.
That's how it be with them.
Tired of losing. I want to win.
All right, I know who I'm
All
picking.
right.
Linebacker in the draft was crazy.
It's weird.
The pick is in. What pick is 54? With the 54th pick, the New England Patriots are gonna go. I'm gonna go interior offensive line, and I'm gonna go Dylan Parham from Memphis. Interior offensive line. He's a bit versatile and could be offensive guard or center.
Mm-hmm.
And him being versatile, I'm sure Bill Belichick will find a place for him.
I like that pick. You know, he's a tight end in high school. I know that. He had to bulk up, so
For sure.
he's still bulking.
He like guys
Bulking.
versatile.
Yeah,
Definitely
tight end,
offensive line.
linebacker,
Yeah.
nasty,
Moving around.
little short and stocky. So,
And he always have a really good offensive line. Never fails.
I thought you were gonna go with the other guy. That's why the second round gonna be entertaining to watch.
Yeah. Oh, you can ring that.
Picking a cornerback, I think you did.
Nah, I ain't going corner. It's the Falcons. So the Falcons.
Cardinals.
Oh shit. Is it Cardinals?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he like, shit, that's gonna change my pick.
Nah, not really.
They both red birds.
Yeah.
Same. One just got a little bit more red than the other. You know?
They need a receiver as well.
And we just talking about that.
Definitely.
So I'm it's crazy that all those receivers was at the top, and it gets scarce right here. That's the way it fell. No, it's something, but I'm gonna take John Mechie from Alabama.
Ooh.
Right here.
I think he
I
goes
do not
earlier than
like
this.
him, but everybody loves him. I'm not a fan.
Shit, with him in college, I don't know, bro.
I'm not a
that
fan.
might be
I think
bad.
Mechie
With
should
D-Hop?
have stayed.
Yeah,
Should have
that-
stayed.
And
one more
Christian
year.
Kirk?
That's
I mean, not
not
Christian
a
Kirk. He
fan.
did.
I know
that
you're
bag.
talking about
Zach Ertz is there.
The dude that was a rookie, the small dude.
Rondell Moore.
Moore.
I'm not a fan.
You take Christian
Mechie.
Kirk and you replace him with John Mechie. It's the same. Really,
I think Mechie should have stayed one more year, but he's
that's
in
how you
Alabama,
replace
so-
Christian Kirk right there. You get Mechie. I like Mechie. Like I said, Mechie is a very likable wide receiver. Like
I'm not big on him. I don't
I'm
know.
not mad.
that's because he plays opposite of Jameson Wilson. He was the guy. So it's like
Mechie might be a better overall receiver, just full of, as far as running the route tree, catching the football.
like
It's like the Cowboys are. Jerry Jones running to the podium again.
Yeah, man. I went offense in the first round. I took a wide receiver. The Cowboys have some holes on defense, and specifically, I think they did bring Riles' boy Dante Fowler in to play on the D-line, so I think they moved Michael Parsons back to linebacker, which I don't think is the right move. I think they should have Michael Parsons.
Let him do what he was doing.
I thought,
Let him do what he
I
was
thought they
doing.
already said they're not doing that.
Okay, well then what does Dante Fowler play?
He only can play outside.
I think
linebacker.
he replaces
With
Randy
the-
Gregory on the other side.
DeMarcus Lawrence plays on the other side.
I know they got like that. They like one of their hybrids.
They play 4-3
Yeah,
mostly
play
though.
4-3
They play 4-3 mostly. So 3 linebackers: Van Der Esch, Michael Parsons, Quay Walker, University of Georgia.
Hey,
Ooh.
I like
My heavens. Don't
There's no
do it.
reason he should ever
I
be
know.
this late. He would never be this late. Like he would
that's
never
it.
be here.
All the draft experts say he's going first round, and he might be going higher than Kobe Dean in the real thing. That's the crazy
Word.
part.
I've been
I
saying
got him
that
at
for-
56. That's why I was like, yeah, if he's
That's
there,
the
I'm
crazy
taking him.
part. He might go higher than Kobe Dean. That's why Georgia is just ridiculous. Like just ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Well, I know I'm running up to the podium too.
You better not take who I think you got too.
Sounds
So
good.
So with the 57th overall pick,
That's what I'm saying.
I'm good. It was the only need on a perfect team. He is right here sitting for me. I'm going to take Trip McDuffie's teammate, Kyler Gordon, cornerback, University of Washington.
That is a good pick.
I'm not mad at that.
If he falls this way because of him not testing as athletically freaky as everybody thought he was a 4.3 guy. He was more high 4.4 guy. I thought he was a 40-inch vert guy. He was a 36-inch vert guy. But turn on the tape.
Corner for
You
Washington.
like Trent McDuffie's tackling, you'll love Kyler Gordon's tackling because he's just a little bit bigger. They're about the same. They almost clones of each other. But Kyler Gordon is about 10 pounds heavier and about half an inch taller. They're going to the combine, so Kyler Gordon just needs one more seasoning to become Trent McDuffie-ish. So that's why he'll be
Put
here.
him with Tre'Davious White. That's a nice
Not
tandem.
bad. Not bad at all.
Right.
So then you complete your perfectly constructed roster. Then you got your
Literally.
game-changing running back in the first and your cornerback 2 in the second.
Don't need any.
Check it out.
I'm so mad about Jalen Peachy. Sorry, bro. Sorry.
okay.
Sorry, no. Just
Okay.
kind of fell on my lap. I didn't expect
I ain't
it.
mad at you. I ain't mad at you at all. I tried to be cute.
Yeah, you did. You did. No, nobody damn near needed a running back in the second round.
Not at all. I really don't see a running. I see Brees Hall maybe going in the first. If not, he goes in the second.
The only place
I
he can
don't
go
think
is
no
Buffalo.
running backs.
Only way Brees Hall can go is
Yeah,
if Buffalo
and
take him.
that's
They
why-
just look at it and no corner is there. Like I said, like the draft, no corner is there. They like, I like the second round corners, and he just like, you know what? Fuck it, just
Word.
take him.
But Buffalo at 25, they probably can get better value. So I don't know.
Trade back. Remember,
That's it. When in the trade draft, somebody gonna come up there and try to get something, but they can just sit there and they look at it like. We looked at the board at 25. Like at the 25, they could have took Kenyon Green to upgrade the interior line, but they got the interior line.
Who is Atlanta?
Yep.
They Buffalo. You talking about another roster? Buffalo is stacked.
Yeah,
man.
Buffalo crazy.
Stacked.
It's them in Tampa. And
Like
LA.
I looked at the roster. Like where's the hole at? Besides
Bro, the
cornerback
whole
too?
AFC
Little.
West. The entire AFC
They're
West.
not really stacked though. They just got a lot of like big name players. Like the Bills roster is literally top to bottom.
But they thought about everything
Stacked.
on the Bills. Like Brandon Bean thought
I
of
think the
everything.
Broncos roster top to bottom is stacked. Outside of having,
I don't know what that-
they don't have
I
a
can't think of
they don't
the
have a
whole line.
Stephon Diggs level receiver, but other than that, like
Who that second
So
corner?
they got 2 Pro Bowl corners.
Who that second corner?
They got Tremaine Edmonds, Matt Milano.
No.
Greg
The
Rousseau.
Broncos. Who the Broncos second corner?
And Callahan.
Is it? Is Boye still there?
Andy Bryce
Boye's
Callahan?
no, he
He
gone.
gone.
Is Callahan gone?
No, Callahan's still there.
Yeah, so he's a beast. So
Bryce Callahan. Oh,
yeah, you got Bryce Callahan.
That's a
13.
decent-
Oh,
Okay.
so no,
Nah,
Bryce Callahan
it's
gone.
Darby.
It's Darby and Pat
Ronald
Surtain.
Darby.
It's Darby and Pat Surtain.
Okay.
But then they got Kareem Jackson and Justin Simmons in their secondary.
They
So,
stacked. They stacked.
yeah, they loaded.
They drafted Super Bowl.
But the Bills got 3 Pro Bowlers in the secondary.
Yo,
With Atlanta.
that tandem at safety is crazy.
I got that edge, didn't I? Whatever. So
Whatever.
No, I went wide receiver.
With the Cardinals, yeah, you went wide receiver.
You went Garrett Wilson.
Yeah.
Oh,
Garrett
With
Wilson.
Atlanta.
And
Then you went Arnold.
Ebikiti.
Yeah.
Ebikiti.
Shit.
Yeah.
I fucked up. Yeah. No, I got him over.
Yeah. That's what you did. You went wide receiver then edge.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what else these niggas
It's another.
Yeah. Safety.
They could.
Running
Atlanta
back.
need everything, Phil.
Running
It's
back.
like, they need everything.
You could go running back here too. No, I think.
I think linebacker is screaming at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts. Though.
That's why I was just going to.
who plays quarterback for them?
Marcus.
Marcus
right?
Mariota.
Oh yeah,
Marcus?
Mhm.
Yeah, they ain't trying to win this shit.
Well, give me
Clearly.
the linebacker from South Carolina. Kingsley.
Another edge. Okay. Kingsley Ignabari. He's Mr. Good. That's what I call him.
No, I don't. Y'all kept getting my teams mixed up, so I'm thinking I was doing Arizona,
Oh.
still, so I started looking at corners, and then I'm like, oh shit, this Atlanta.
I mean they both got. I mean, well, not as much Arizona, but Atlanta got hella holes. You could have took anybody.
Yeah, I'm
Facts.
ready to go
They need
Marcus
2
Jones.
edges. They need 2 edges. So that,
Him and Terrell, Adrian Terrell.
Packers on the clock.
yes, sir. Kingsley Ignabari.
So Packers,
I got more of a 3rd round grade on him, but
Got Treylon Burks in round 1 along with David Ajabo, so we feeling pretty good already. Then we hit him with
Brandon
Smith to solidify our defense.
Go next to Devondre Campbell, the All-Pro linebacker. So.
You still can never have enough wide receivers for Aaron Rodgers. And I think a gentleman by the name of Alec Pierce out of Cincinnati is a good pickup for him. I like his game.
I was going to take him instead of, but I like Mitchell better.
I think he would fit with Aaron Rodgers. I mean, who wouldn't? But I think his game complements what potentially Treylon Burks could do. And I think you could have I think he could be a good possession receiver. A guy that could get open on third down and be good in the red zone. And kind of reminds me a little bit of Adam Thielen a little bit. Just of his ability to get in and out of his breaks. Could use a little more seasoning, but that comes with playing at the NFL level. So
yeah, if you watch Alabama play, you can see the respect they gave him.
Yeah.
They didn't even put Josh Jobe on him, I don't think. I think they put, if my memory serves me correctly from watching the game, they put Jalen Almar Davis on him, who I really like. And they still had to shade over a safety over him because he was getting open every time, but Desmond Ritter just couldn't get it to him. So
I think Pierce could be something and put him with Green Bay. They need another receiver besides one. They need at least 2.
Yeah, he remind me of Lazard.
All right, so the Bucks are on the clock with this perfect team. So they replaced one guard, but they still need another one. So I'm going to go Ed Ingram, offensive lineman, LSU. I don't have him rated this highly, but sometimes system matters and attitude matters. Before all his off-the-field issues, which Tampa technically doesn't really care about, even after the Antonio Brown stuff.
Clearly.
Just a solid player all around. 320, 6'4", SEC talent, and he rarely ever loses. I was thinking about Tyler Smith there. Jamari Salyer from Georgia was also a thing, but give me the SEC talent with guard and tackle versatility at an elite level, not a very good level. So then we come back with the 49ers. Debo's trade is a little worrisome, but I don't like the wide receiver talent here. With D Ford's contract being a little scary, I'm going to pick Josh Pascal, edge, Kentucky. Talk about motor, at 6'2", 268, after beating cancer and overcoming that. There's no one with more passion for football in this draft, besides maybe Perion Winfrey, but Josh Pascal off the edge gives you versatility that the 49ers are going to want in that wide 9 defense that they played at 4-2-5-ish defense. So you can put them inside to play on the same side as Bosa on heavy run downs. You put them on the edge to set the run edge. So Josh Pascal.
Final 3 picks. 22.
You see, with you being a USC, what you think about Drake Jackson? I was thinking about him there.
So I think Drake Jackson's actually underrated. I feel like Drake London's overrated. Drake Jackson's underrated. I think he has a nose for football. I think he's usually in the right place. I feel like, I don't know what it is. I think because USC underachieves so heavily on the defensive side that people kind of just overlook him or look past him. But I think he runs high all the time. And that's my kind of guy. He's like 6'2", 6'3", so he's not super prototype size, but
the thing is his weight fluctuates because he came in at 270 at USC, then they slimmed him down, right?
He's down about like 250.
But he said he wants to get back up.
I think this is the size he needs to stay at. He moves a little bit better at this size, but he has little nagging type injuries that he tends to deal with as well. But overall, I think he's underrated. I think he can be somebody that sneaks up on people, especially depending on where he goes and who he plays with. Halfway, Rob.
Crazy that the board could really fall like this. It's one linebacker.
DeMarvin Leo went, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. The Kansas City Chiefs are gonna go. I almost went linebacker, but I'm going interior defensive line. Give me Logan Hall, Houston.
I like that pick.
Okay.
Inside outside versatility.
Mm-hmm.
5 techish.
He needs a couple more pass rush moves, but he wins more with power than anything. But I mean, I think he'll do good there.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you put him next to Chris Jones, they lost Derek Nandi, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I put him next to Chris Jones. I just don't know who.
Need time, bro.
You started. Just
So
thinking.
I like that pick. Still didn't go with the safety, huh?
I almost went JT Woods there, but I don't think anybody else has versatility to play high safety in that role. And Swanson sucks.
So you could have put. I mean, they got Justin Reeves. I would have took Brisker.
I feel like he was more like the hitter, though. He's not good in that top heavy.
Well, that's why they got Justin Reeves.
And I
though.
don't want to put him against. Oh, I forgot they do that.
That's why they got
I forgot.
That's why they got Justin
I
Reeves.
definitely forgot.
That's why they got Justin Reeves.
But I don't
Play
really.
time.
But my issue is, do you like Brisker? Do I want to put him up against a tight end, like an athletic tight end?
I would. I like him. I like right there at 60. I like.
But okay, I just get.
If you want 2 ball hogs, then you get Kirby Joseph. But
I ain't mad at that.
I like Kirby
All right,
Joseph.
I'm good.
I think against the slot, Brisker just gonna get punished. Say that and then watch you come to the Ravens.
For the second to last pick of the second round here in this mock draft, Cincinnati Bengals select Phaedron Mathis from
Ooh.
Roll Tide, Alabama.
Roll
It
Tide.
only,
You
it
had to.
It only fits, and they need a D tackle. Honestly, I think BJ Hill. That's it.
Yeah, because they let Larry Ogunjobi go.
Yeah, where did he go?
He was supposed to go to the Bears, failed his physical. I don't know where he
Come
went
to
now.
the Ravens. We'll take you.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
saying, but I think Mathis is an underrated piece to the Alabama defense. I think this is about where he belongs, but there is upside, and you put him on the Bengals with some of the people they have, Hendrickson, and hopefully maybe getting Devin Lloyd in round 1, help their defense, which I think they need help still with as well. So
Yeah, I like that pick. Makes sense.
definitely
Makes sense.
And the final pick, come on.
All right, let's wrap it up. Like I said, this Denver roster is pretty stacked top to bottom. The one thing that I could see a major glaring hole in is tight end.
Did trade Noah Fant.
Yeah, they got rid of Noah Fant, and they haven't really.
He's an athletic freak.
I don't know. And then after that, you have nothing. You have Eric Thomas who will play with us, and he's terrible. So
Tom Tomlinson is pretty bad.
he's terrible. So I think here's the time where you can get my favorite tight end in this draft. That is Jelani Woods, tight end, Virginia. He's 6'7", 6'8", big guy,
Big,
has
great.
decent hands, really good speed. He's actually faster than most tight ends, especially for that size. He does go missing at times with his hands, but I think as far as the run game aspect for Denver, he's going to help out tremendously there. And I also just think without necessarily having to be the guy, because there's 3 good wide receivers there, I think it'll work well for him. So I'll have him going to Denver.
I like that. See? Like you say, just get the scary offense even scarier, right?
Yeah.
Just-
Russell Wilson likes throwing to the tight end too. So
That is something that is so underrated that people forget. They really, he just never had a good one.
Yeah.
I was not Jimmy for 1 year.
he was
Wash
trash.
Jimmy,
Jimmy was
too.
there for good for 1 year. He was good.
Yeah,
he was good.
that 1
He was
year.
a
Just
touchdown.
one.
He was a
I'm not
touchdown
saying
magnet.
just one, yo. He was good 1 year. After that, it was just.
I don't think he ever
Yeah,
had
me
700
clip.
yards in Seattle. I don't
Let's
think.
Google that.
Probably the. Damn. Hold on.
Man, New Orleans was the best place for him, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
923 in 2016.
And
Was that with them?
it. Yeah, that was the second year. Of
Yeah,
the Seahawks.
605. Let's see how many games he played too, though, because that's his biggest thing.
Well, that
Yes.
and the fact that he's
In
caught
2015, he played 11
Hot.
and got 605.
That's what Seahawks told him.
In 2016, he
So
played
was it
15 and got
Was it Cam
920.
Chancellor that told me he was
Yeah.
soft?
And then in 2017, he played 13 and got 520. Then he went to Green Bay and was ass.
I forgot he went to
Then he
Green
went
Bay.
to Chicago. And
It's
was
forgettable.
Yeah, he did go to Chicago too.
His best
Also
years
forgettable.
was with Breeze.
Yeah.
It's definitely.
I mean, that was before all the injuries. Didn't he fuck up his back? I think he hurt his back.
I don't know, bro.
Once
What
you
he-
fuck up that
Yeah.
back, it ain't shit you can do, yo.
He's
You're not
soft.
gonna be the same nigga no more.
That man's soft.
Soft.
He's soft.
Before we close it out, it's 4 of us up here. No offense, Cravante, but let's talk a little Ravens football, yo. Like, how do you guys feel about us?
I
this
got
year?
takes.
I'm sorry.
Nah, but you ask me something specific because I don't have like a general. Because it's really all about the biggest thing was Lamar Jackson and the whole contract situation.
I
Him.
I don't think he's worried.
He not worried
about
about that shit, so I ain't worried about
I ain't
that
worried
shit.
about it because he ain't worried
Yeah.
about it.
Facts.
But I think
He's
for
definitely
me,
getting $50 million a year.
He's
Oh
getting
yeah,
50.
yeah, for
but I
sure.
mean, especially if we make a run, like if we get close to the Super Bowl or even
We
get
can go
to
8 and 9, and he's getting 50.
17 years, $1 billion. Sign the contract.
$1 billion.
That's about $56 million a year for people that did that real fast. About 56 a year. 17 years, $1 billion. Sign the contract. All right, sign it.
I don't know if he's gonna be around 17 of them things, but
Tom Brady was. He want to be Tom Brady.
I said
Yeah,
just
I'm
go
like
ahead give
Tom
him.
Brady.
Give
But
him
he want to
4
be
years.
Tom Brady. 17
Just
years,
give him
1
4 years,
billion.
250 guaranteed.
17 years,
$50 a
1
year.
billion. There we go. That's what I
He
need.
would listen to that.
That's it.
4
He
years,
would.
250 guaranteed.
4 years, 200. That's 50.
4 years, 250 is 60.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, he might get that
It's like
if he keep
62
waiting
and
it
a
out.
half.
Well,
So I think the biggest thing with the Ravens is just one, improving up front in the trenches. We were known for being physical. We are not that team currently based on the lack of ability in the trenches, both offensively and defensively. I think Calais Campbell signed for 2 more years. I think he barely has one more in him.
Yeah.
So
I think it's a 1-1 though.
I hope it is
I think
because
it's a
I
one-on-one.
don't foresee him being able to hang
Yeah,
too much
that'll be
longer.
one, yeah.
I like
Yeah.
bringing Michael
I like
Pierce
him
back.
against the run more than other people. I think he plays really, really good against the run.
I think he doesn't play enough
He
snaps
just
for it
can't
to
get
matter.
after the quarterback like you.
He doesn't play enough snaps for it to matter. So
That's because he doesn't play on 3rd down. Do you want him on 3rd down?
he's 6'8", so
If
yes.
you're one of our best players, then yes.
Yes.
I'd
Shit.
rather have Justin in there. Give me Matabuke on 3rd down.
You know he don't agree with that, but
Yeah.
He didn't take the step.
He doesn't like Matabuke.
He didn't take
either.
the step we
Who
thought he
is
was gonna
this?
take.
Who is? You are not a Ravens.
He
fan.
didn't take
I've
the
been
step we
saying
thought he
that.
was going
We
to take.
don't give him the time. First
He
of
don't
all,
understand that, yo.
playing him in a 3-4, which he was never meant to do.
He probably is in the wrong position.
which is why I'm
but
saying if we move
He is
to
a
4-3,
4-3.
he can start.
He's a 4-3
I think-
starter.
I think Pierce.
He
I
is
think
a
I think
4-3
him and
starter.
Pierce can start at tackle.
No, I wouldn't put Pierce in the 4-3.
Like I said,
I think he had. What other choice do you have? Because I think Pierce. The one thing we do forget when he was like younger,
he was decent at.
He
getting
had
to
that
the-
knifing skill where he
Yeah,
could get it.
he's
He's not just a speed
Stop.
bump. Yeah, he's not a Brandon Williams. He can move a little bit. So I think he works in a 4-3. But speaking of, is he still on the roster?
Who?
Brandon Williams.
No.
No.
All right, bet.
He shouldn't.
No, baby.
He shouldn't. I mean, he had some good
So
years.
that's how I feel. I feel so frustrated because I feel like
We
we were
went
trying
from
to.
Brandon Williams to Brandon Williams 2.0.
Exactly.
He's
Just-
better than Brandon Williams, bro. He is.
But Brandon Williams had a stretch of being good. Then he's going to fall.
Brandon
because
Williams
of
was
the-
the best
can never-
defensive tackle for a couple
He
of
can
years.
never move like Michael
He can
Pierce
never-
can move.
He never had pressures.
Mike Pierce can generate that. That's what I think. Mike Pierce,
I think he gives you like 6 a season.
that's great for a D tackle.
Yeah,
I'll take that
I
all
accept
day.
that, yeah.
Michael Pierce is not getting 6 sacks.
I didn't say 6 sacks.
Oh, I was going to say,
I
I'm
said
more
6
than
pressures. Pressures.
That is a stat.
Oh, I thought you were talking about 6 sacks.
Yeah, I'm
Fuck
like,
no.
he
How
gets
about
6.
six-
I'm
six
like,
sacks?
I mean,
Pressure.
I'll take it.
clearly
But I'm
said
like, I
pressure.
don't think he's getting that.
Pressure.
Nah,
He's going to force the quarterback to move 6 times.
I got him doubling that.
12?
Yeah, I got him 12.
Fuck no.
12 pressures, 3 sacks.
Fuck no.
I don't see 3 sacks.
6
but,
and, six
you
and
know.
1.5.
Us re-signing Pat Ricard. Again,
Trash.
great dude. I just don't understand if that's. You
The
can't be
right
running it
move
back.
right now.
Because how you look at it, you paying Nick Boyle, you're paying Pat Ricard. If you
They the
on the
same
limited
nigga.
cap thing, yeah,
They the same nigga.
And a limited
What
cap
I'm-
thing.
what I'm saying.
So you got to put your 5 highest paid people on the floor. That means you got to put Boyle out there. You got to put Andrews out there. You got to put Ricard out there. That's 3 of your eligible 5 receivers right there. Then you got to have a running back. So that's J.K. Dobbins. So then you only leave space technically for one of your wide receivers. So that's Hollywood or Bateman. So that's limiting them there. Or you want to take off a high-paid offensive weapon. So that's why it just never made sense to me.
Are we going to use Duvernay this year?
No.
Duvernay can be Debo. That's why I don't want
That's
to
the
trade
argument
for
on
Debo.
Twitter that I keep having.
That's
and
why I don't
people-
want to trade for Debo.
Yeah, I
because
think
we
that's
have somebody that could do that.
People keep
Plus, Debo's gonna want money that we really
Debo
just can't
wants
afford to
$25
spend.
million a year.
Yeah, we're not doing that. It's not sensible.
Damn
we could do it,
Jaguars.
but I
If we
wouldn't
trade
do
for Debo somehow and get him, and then we include Devin Duvernay in the trade, why does Devin Duvernay go to there?
He
And-
gonna-
And be Debo. And be
And
Debo.
I guess the thing
Like,
is,
it's
I
gonna be crazy.
try to stay away from the offense because it was just going to frustrate me because we're going to
Because
do
Greg
the
Roman?
same
Because
thing.
Greg Roman?
Yes,
Because Greg Roman?
and I can't. I don't
I don't
got
want to
nothing in me.
talk. Maybe
I ain't got
it
nothing
makes me
in
so
me.
angry.
I ain't got nothing in me.
Like I
for
said,
it.
just off, even not off of scheme, just off of money and who got to be on the field. If you paying Boyle and Ricard, you want them on the field, which takes away one of the wide receivers. Plain and simple. Like, let's just gonna not play with a running back. Just two.
I think he has a question.
2 words. Slot outs.
Oh, so you can say it, but I can't. Got it. Got it.
Greg
I don't
Roman,
want to speak
slot
anymore,
outs.
man.
I'll just say this:
Slot
this
outs.
is the most important draft for EDC.
I think
Lot of picks.
the 4th round is going to get crazy. I do think we at least draft 2 corners. I think we go a tight end in here. I do
I don't
think
think we go tight end.
I do think we go tight end late. I think we go tight end in the 4th round. I think they likely. I think they like dude from Maryland whose name I can't ever pronounce. And there's another guy I can't remember. I think we go 2 corners.
Definitely go corners. I think we probably try to add another rusher because
I can see us trading up to get a Jabo if he does fall. I
I think you can trade up.
I think
I think all of
Mike
that depends
makes
on what
sense.
we do at 14.
I was gonna say,
So,
I don't even think we stay at 14 to be honest with you.
I think we
Unless Dirk or Trent are there, I don't think we stay at 14.
do. Davis.
Oh yeah. If
I don't
Davis
think
is
he's there at 14 either though.
But if he's there,
If he's there,
If
take
he's-
him.
If him, all right. So here's my thing: Kyle, Davis,
I don't think
Trent,
Davis is
Stingley. Those are my 4 that I do, or Jermaine Johnson. I have no problem with us staying at 14 and selecting. Outside of that, I think we trade back. But this season is going to come down to injuries. I don't know if you guys saw, but we changed our entire conditioning
yeah. So
this season.
And I saw
Um,
some positive feedback from that as well.
Yeah. So I don't know
After
if the,
one day, huh?
I don't know if
After
the
one day, that's great. It's amazing. Next day, somebody's out for the season. I know. You know
I don't
how
know
it
if the
go.
conditioning test will stay the same though.
I just think they should get
We
rid
do
of that
have the
altogether.
hardest
Some of that stuff
conditioning
is
test
is unneeded.
known to man.
Yeah, like some of that's unneeded. Why do I care about your conditioning right now? Like, why am I going to get you hurt potentially over a damn conditioning test? Like,
I mean, well, it's low injury risk, but it is.
Yeah, our
it's
conditioning
just
test is low.
yeah, it's low injury risk, but it's just
It's
a lot
high
of running.
cardio.
Yeah,
High
it's a
cardio.
lot of running and it's all time. You gotta meet certain times and run a certain number.
can you tackle? Yes. Okay. Get your ass on the field. Be healthy.
I
Put
mean,
you in bubble.
Fuck that, because we had corners that could tackle last year, but they couldn't cover to save their life. So I don't want to hear
Yeah,
that shit.
and
Nobody
on top
can
of that,
tackle
on top of that,
defense.
especially when they got gas and they out there,
Yeah, that's what
that's
they.
a conditioning
You know
test
how
for us.
Ren used to have us, man. Listen, conditioning.
And if
That's
you
half-
That's
Yeah,
everything.
you already know
That's half the game, baby.
if you
That's
if
the
your
game.
D-line,
That
your
is the
D-line
game.
not getting
Fourth
pressure,
quarter when you
gonna be-
tired, who wanted more?
I need to play. I need to make a play.
and your D-line not getting no pressure, don't help.
That's why
out.
Ren used to work, man. You remember? Shit.
We'll see what Mike Mack do. That's
hundreds.
the season live. We already know what Superman going to do. Well, I don't call Superman. That's disrespectful to Cam Newton. We already know what 8 going to do. He going to keep us in games and everything like that. It's all on the defense. Unfortunately,
Shout out to my
It's on the
man,
defense.
Crazy 8. Yo been going crazy on Twitter. He been going crazy on Twitter. Speaking of crazy, it's crazy that you guys haven't copied these Disqualified Opinions t-shirts yet. We got them for scale. You can hit us up at, you see, London on her shirt, disqualifiedopinions@gmail.com. You can hit me up on Twitter or Instagram, Rouse the World. You can hit any of these people up. I'm going to let our guests intro themselves since we didn't intro where to follow them at, and we're going to put it underneath of them in some way, shape, or form. Shout out to DC for the editing. Where can the people follow you guys?
I'll go first.
Take a
You
page
can follow
of
me
the
at
Bible
Greatness
books.
Calls. Like I say, your resident local draft expert, especially for most things Ravens. Just hit me up. Eric Clark is the name. Underneath it be at Greatness Calls. I'm trying to be everywhere like Rouse the World with at Greatness Calls, but it's a little simpler than that. So this has been fun. So I thank you guys as well for always having this. It's always fun to do this. So appreciate y'all. So
For sure. Had a good time as always. Another year in the books. Follow me at Crevante Hurd, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff, and of course, follow the Flex Zone, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and the Flex Zone podcast on YouTube.
Yeah, and we will be doing the draft watch along live on our YouTube. Probably have some of these gentlemen on here, which we'll talk about afterwards. I'll make sure to get the information. Guys want to hop on? We'll be on there live together, watching the draft, reacting to every pick in the first round, good, bad, and indifferent, giving our analysis, all that good stuff on the Flex Zone podcast with Disqualified Opinions. So check out for that next week as well.
Tell us the picks you love. Tell us the picks you hated. If you thought we reached, where you want your favorite teams. Who do you want your favorite teams to pick? That's all I got to say. You got anything to say, Ro?
I'm out of here.
Got anything to say, DC?
Gang.
Close us out, Byron.
Hey, like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Like I said, you want a shirt, get at us, and we gone.